There is a fifth dimension beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
Last call, bus to Hard City, now departing from door 2. Carry on luggage only. All passengers with tickets proceed to door 2.
What did he say?
He said the bus to Hart City.
Hartford? That us?
No, dear.
When's our bus?
I don't know, Edward. Why don't you ask?
Ask who?
The nice man at the ticket window.
I want a window seat.
Yes, dear.
If they don't give me a window seat, I'm not going. I'll stay right here on this bench all night if I have to.
You can't do that. They won't let you.
Won't let me sit by the window? Then you go on without me, Eleanor.
Pardon me.
Oh, hello, dear.
I'm sorry to bother you.
Not at all.
Are you waiting for the Cortland bus by any chance?
What did she say? Portland?
Portland, Maine, or Portland, California?
Neither, I'm sorry.
We're going to the Elder Hostel in Fort Ritchie. My friend Mary went there last year, and she said it was lovely.
I'll ask at the window. About your bus, too, if you like. Do you mind if I leave my suitcase here, just for a minute?
Of course, dear. Oh, you know that.
Thank you. I'll be right back. Excuse me. The bus to Cortland.
What about her?
It was due a half hour ago.
Yep, a half hour ago.
When will it be in?
It's kind of hard to say. Road slick, maybe a bridge or two out. That's bound to screw up the schedule.
Well, do you have any idea when it'll be in?
She'll be in when she'll be in, that's all. I told you that the last time you asked, miss.
The last time? The last time I asked you was right now. Look, all I want is a civil answer from you.
You're getting a civil answer, miss. Trouble is, every 10 minutes, you're up here requiring one. The situation just doesn't change that rapidly. You want to know about the Cortland bus? It's late. It was late when you first asked me a half hour ago, late when you came back 15 minutes later, and it's late now. All the asking in the world ain't gonna push it none.
This is the first time I've been at this window to ask. Either your eyes are bad, mister, or...
My eyes are fine. I don't have any trouble reading the timetables, now do I? Maybe you're the one with the problem. Maybe you don't hear very well. Or maybe you don't remember things. Maybe you'd best see a doctor about that memory of yours.
I don't need to see any doctor. Now, I've had just about enough of this conversation. Goodbye. And you needn't worry, I won't bother you any further.
Here she comes again.
Are you all right, dear?
Yes, I'm fine. Oh, I forgot to ask for you.
Ask about what?
Your bus. You wanted to know about the one to Fort Ritchie.
Oh, we don't need to know.
You don't?
I found that schedule you brought us before.
That's nice. I'm glad, but I didn't bring it to you.
What did she say?
Oh, but you did. The first time you came over. You didn't ask us to watch your bag then.
My bag? Yes, here it is.
You were going to the window, but you didn't want to leave your bag here. Not the first time.
And you're saying I spoke to you on 2 different occasions?
That's right, about your bus. Is something the matter?
No, nothing's the matter.
Millicent Barnes, age 25, young woman waiting for a bus on a rainy November night. Not a very imaginative type is Miss Barnes, not given to undue anxiety or fears, or for that matter, even the most temporal flights of fancy. Like most young career women, she has a generic classification as, quote, someone with a head on her shoulders, end of quote. All of which is mentioned now because in just a moment, the head on Miss Barnes's shoulders will be put to a test. Circumstances will assault her sense of reality, and a chain of nightmares will put her sanity on the block. Millicent Barnes, who in 1 minute will wonder whether she's going mad or whether she's just stumbled into the Twilight Zone.
And now, the Twilight Zone and our story, Mirror Image, starring Morgan Brittany and Frank John Hughes, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Well, shall we run through it again?
Thank you, no.
Good.
I wondered, well, I just noticed
Noticed what?
that the bag in there,
Where?
in the baggage room behind you, that bag, the one on the floor in front of the others.
What about it?
Well, I'd like to see it.
You would.
Yes, it looks familiar.
What is this? Some kind of game?
No game, honestly. It looks just like mine. It's identical, even to the handle being torn, the red name tag, the sticker on the side.
Lady, that is your bag. You checked it.
That's not my bag.
You want it back?
It looks just like mine, but it's not. It can't be. That's my bag over there by the bench.
Is it?
The bench against the wall, at the end where I was sitting. Oh.
Uh-huh.
My bag was there, but it's not now.
That's because you checked it.
Well, how did... Then I'd like to uncheck it, if it's mine, as you say.
Claim check, please.
What?
All you have to do is show me a claim check. The one I gave you when you checked the bag.
I don't have one. Here's my bus ticket, my wallet, my keys, and the rest. See, that's all I have in my purse.
No claim check, no suitcase.
But that's absurd. You just said it's mine.
Nothing I can do about that. State law.
When I saw it in the baggage room just now, I'd swear that was the first time I...
Why don't you just go over there and sit down, miss? You're either walking in your sleep or you're hungover or something. Just go back there and sit down and breathe through your nose and let me read my magazine. When the Cortland bus comes, there'll be a loud noise, a door opening, and people will come in here. And then you'll know the bus has arrived.
But I never checked my bag. I don't feel very well. Where's the ladies' room?
Straight across the lobby, other wall.
There goes that girl again.
I see her, Edward.
Can't make up her mind, can she? Must be on some kind of drug.
Oh, you hush now.
I'll be finished cleaning the floor in a minute, honey. You go right ahead.
Thank you.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right. I'm perfectly all right. Why, don't I look well?
Why, no. Honey, you look fine. You look just fine. Just like when you came in before.
What do you mean, before?
You were in here just a few minutes ago, remember?
That wasn't me.
Sure was, honey. Same coat, same little rain hat. That was you, for sure. Not that many people in the station this time of night. Plus, I never forget a face.
Look, I don't know what's going on around here. Somebody takes my bag, somebody says I'm always asking questions about the bus. Now you tell me I've been in here before and...
Just take it easy now. Everything's going to be all right.
Well, of course it is. There's nothing wrong to begin with. There isn't a thing wrong. I think the only problem around here is that you people need some sleep or something. You say I came in the ladies' room.
Big as life.
And then I suppose I walked back out into the waiting room, right into this very door.
So far, yeah. Here, wanna try?
Oh, thank you.
This guy's easy, though.
Let me get you a cold cloth, honey. I don't think you're well.
I don't need one, thank you. I must be overtired. That's it. But I'm gonna be fine. Now, let's just do a quick reality check. Look out there.
What for?
Tell me what you see.
Okay.
Now, tell me about the woman. Tell me if...
No woman.
Are you sure?
All I can see is a kid playing a video game.
Hi.
Oh, hi. I'm on level 13 again.
That's nice.
Whoa.
I wanted to ask you, who were you talking to just now?
Who do you think? Wanna play, huh?
Play?
There goes. I lost. Oh well.
I might have another quarter in my purse.
Nah, 4's enough.
Is it?
That's what you gave me already. I still got 2 left.
Of course. And that was just a minute ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, when you're coming out of, you know.
The ladies' room?
That guy at the window. He won't give me change, but you did. 4 quarters for $1. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So you want to play?
You mean like before?
You didn't play me before. You said some other time. Well, want to now?
This game, it's called Tomb Raider.
Cool, huh? There's the graveyard. When the dead people come out of the ground, you have to shoot them before they get you. Or a tombstone pops up with your name on it. See?
After I was standing here talking to you, where did I go? Did you see exactly?
How come?
Oh, I'm trying to retrace my steps. I think I lost something.
Same place you were sitting before. Over there on the bench. Where the suitcase is.
The suitcase? Yes, of course. It has to be mine. Right where I left it. On the floor.
Last chance.
For what?
Last game of the night. Before they shut off the machine.
Some other time.
I gotta go home anyway.
Home. Yes, you do that. Time to go home. Here. Right here. And the tag with my name on it. How can that be?
Miss?
Yes, what do you want?
Your wallet. I think it fell out of your purse.
Oh, thank you. I must have dropped it over there somewhere.
You did. I saw it, so I brought it over. Person can't get very far without a wallet now, can they?
Thank you again.
Thank you. You mind if I share your bench?
No, I don't mind.
Bus is late, isn't it?
It seems to be. It's over half an hour late now. You mean the Cortland bus, don't you?
That's the one. I was supposed to be in Syracuse by 10. Planes were all grounded. Took a cab from Binghamton. Darn thing skidded and ran into a tree just a few miles outside of town. Had to walk back to the bus station there.
That's quite a story. You look awfully wet.
No kidding. I'm about 4 hours from Binghamton and about 5 minutes away from pneumonia.
Is that right?
Forgive me, miss, but you're not ill, are you?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I really truly don't.
Well, is there anything I can do?
I don't know how to answer that. It's just that a whole bunch of odd things have been happening.
Odd?
I've been seeing things.
What sort of things?
I don't think I should tell you. I think you'll want to move to another part of the room if I do. Or call the police or an ambulance or something.
Why don't you take a chance and tell me? You never know. I might be able to help.
I don't even know you.
Oh, sorry. Paul Grinston. I'm from Binghamton.
Millicent Barnes. At least I was.
And what does Millicent Barnes do?
I'm a private secretary. I quit my job here on Thursday, and I got another job in Buffalo, and that's where I'm going tonight. Well, trying to go to Buffalo. But everything I do, people keep telling me I've done it before. The man who sells the tickets, he said I kept asking him where the bus was, and the woman in the restroom, she said I'd been in there before, and I hadn't been. And my bag here. My bag! Where?
Right there, by the edge of the bench.
Oh, for a second there I thought it was starting all over again.
I think you'd better tell me the whole story.
Well, that couple over there, the man and the woman and the ticket man, they said I'd checked it, and there was a bag almost identical to mine in the baggage room. I saw it. Then when I looked again...
Go on. Please.
Well, it doesn't make any sense, but when I was in the ladies' room, there was a voice from out here, and I thought I heard...
What did you hear?
My own voice. I thought I heard myself talking to someone.
Who?
That boy.
Where?
Oh, he must have gone home. You don't believe me, do you?
Well, I wasn't there.
It has to be some kind of a delusion. Do people have delusions that they can hear?
I don't know. I guess they could.
That's what they are, I'm sure. Some kind of delusions. But it isn't just hearing things and seeing things that don't exist. It isn't just that. Why did the old man selling tickets and that woman in the powder room and the couple on the bench and the boy playing the video machine, why did they all say they'd seen me before?
I can't say. That's a tough one.
What is happening? What on earth is happening to me? I must be sick. I must be running a fever, but I'm not even warm. I don't have a fever. No fever at all. Do I? Here, touch my hand. Can you feel me?
Yes, I can feel you. You're really here if that's what you're worried about, and you don't have a fever.
I'm not some sort of crazy person. Really, I'm not. I've never had any problem like this. I mean a problem with my mind or anything like that.
Of course you haven't. And there is an explanation someplace. There's a reason. Maybe...
Maybe what?
Maybe there's someone here in this building who resembles you. Could be that, you know? Or maybe somebody playing a joke or something. Is that possible?
No, that's too fantastic, and that doesn't explain the bags or anything. If there was someone, where is she now? This is a small bus station. Where is that person?
When you get to Buffalo, will someone be there to meet you?
Why, yes, I think so. I'm sure of it. A friend of mine. She's supposed to pick me up at the station.
Maybe you should call ahead since we're running late. Let your friend know you won't be getting in for a while.
Yes, that's a good idea.
There's a payphone over there.
Good. Oh, but I only have $1.25, and that man at the window...
Here, this ought to be enough.
I can give you this dollar bill.
Forget it.
Oh, you're very kind. I'll be over there.
I'll watch your bag for you.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Would you do one thing for me?
Sure. What do you need?
I need you to ask the man at the ticket window something. Would you mind?
Not at all.
Ask him if... But you don't have to ask him. Just look over his shoulder into the storage room where they keep the bags and see if there's one that looks like mine. The same handle, the same kind of tag hanging off it exactly. And if there is, tell me. Would you do that?
No problem.
I'll be right back.
Please deposit $1.70 for the first 3 minutes.
150, 160. Oh, I don't have that much.
Would you like to call collect?
Yes, that would be wonderful.
One moment, please, while I get your party on the line.
Hello?
Judy? It's me.
Where are you? Did you make your bus all right?
Yes, I made it, but now the connection is late, the one to Cortland.
Good thing you caught me. I was just on my way out the door.
It'll be a while yet. I guess it's the rain.
So when should I meet you?
That's just it. I don't know.
Tell you what, I'll call the bus station here and ask them what time it's due. As soon as I find out, I'll get in the car.
I'm so sorry to do this to you.
It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. I'll be there.
Thank you so much.
See you in a little bit.
Number 17 to Cortland, Syracuse, and Buffalo. Now arriving at Gate 2. All passengers, Gate 2.
That's it. Judy, are you still there? Judy?
Gate 2, departing in 5 minutes. Need a ticket?
No, I've got one.
Luggage?
What?
You want to check any luggage?
All I have is this briefcase.
Go right through that door then. Line's outside.
What time is it?
Man, it's finally here.
I thought we'd have to stay in a motel.
Hope the bridge didn't wash out.
Well, better late than never.
You can go now.
Right. I have to wait for someone. I think she checked her bag. Could you look? Medium size, leather handle with a red tag on it, and a sticker on the side?
You mean the young ladies?
I don't see it.
That's because she picked it up already. Took it through.
No, I don't think so. I don't see it back there, but it's possible she didn't check it at all.
Oh, she did all right. Picked it up as soon as I made the announcement, just before you walked up.
Wait a minute. That's not true.
No?
She went to use the phone.
Phone's over there. Nobody's using it now, see?
How can that be?
Glad to have her out of my hair, if you want to know. Real nervous type. Couldn't make up her mind. Number 17, Cortland, Syracuse, and Buffalo. Boarding now.
Hi.
Oh, you are here.
Where did you think I'd gone?
To make a phone call, but...
I did, and now the bus is here, at last.
I guess we better get going.
Let me get my bag.
You're...
Right here where I left it. Thanks for watching over it for me.
Let me get that for you. Looks heavy.
Oh, thank you. You're very nice.
No problem.
Really, you're being very kind to me.
Oh, forget it. You're easy to be kind to.
More than just kind. I mean...
Come on. We don't want to miss it.
Just set her down right there, ma'am. I'll put her in with the rest.
Be careful now. It's got all my prescriptions. Don't you lose it.
I won't lose it, ma'am. What goes in comes out. I'll even give you a claim check for it, okay? There you go.
What did he say?
Come along, Edward.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Want that in here?
Yes, just this suitcase. Give the claim tag to the young lady.
Oh,
Something the matter, miss?
look!
What?
That's my bag.
He's got it.
Not that one, the other one. The one that looks just like it.
Where?
In the luggage compartment, you see it? It's already been loaded on the bus.
Who gave you that suitcase?
Which one?
With the red name tag on the handle, right there.
Some woman? I don't remember.
Try. What did she look like?
Well, it's hard to say. Half a dozen people lined up all at once.
Miss Barnes! Millicent, wait! You just lie there for a while.
But I can't.
Yes, you can. I'll put my coat under your head.
On my way. You and the lady coming, or aren't you?
We'll wait for the next one.
Next one ain't due till 7 in the morning.
That's all right.
Got a long wait.
Okay, we're on our way.
You want another wet towel for your forehead, honey?
What? Oh, no.
I'm shutting off some of the lights. When not in use, turn off the juice. That's what I always say.
Well, I'd better get home. I hope she feels better.
Thanks for your help.
It's all right, but offhand, mister, I'd say she needs some looking after. More than a towel for her head. You know what I mean?
Good night. How are you doing?
The bus.
It couldn't wait, but there'll be another one.
You didn't get on.
I don't care. I'm this late already. A few more hours won't make any difference.
It's quiet now.
Nice and restful. So you can just take it easy on this bench here. Keep your feet up.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. I'll sit on the other end.
Stay here. I wanted to tell you
Yes?
what I've been thinking about.
Go ahead.
Something. It's very odd, but I've been remembering something I heard or read a long time ago. I don't know where. About different planes of existence. Different worlds that exist side by side.
How do you mean?
Parallel planes. That's what they call them. And each of us has a counterpart in this other world. And sometimes through some sort of freak occurrence, there's a break, and the two worlds converge. The counterpart steps outside into our plane, and to survive, it has to take over.
Take over how?
Replace us. Move us out so it can live.
That's a little metaphysical for me.
I remember reading it someplace. Each of us has a twin in this other parallel world. An identical twin. Maybe the one people saw tonight.
Millicent, there's another explanation. There's gotta be. An explanation that, well, something that has more reason to it.
I can't explain it, but somehow I know that's what happened. My counterpart, this other woman.
Forget about it, please. Look, I just thought of something. I've got a good friend who lives in Tully. I'll call him and see if he can't bring his car down here for us. He could probably run us into Syracuse. I'll call him, all right, Millicent? Shall I call my friend?
I guess so.
Excuse me.
I'll tell you what I think. I think she's got a leak in her attic. Parallel planes, counterparts in another life. You got a thing for sick people? Is that it?
Poor kid. I don't know what's gonna happen to her.
You gonna call your friend?
What?
Your friend in Tully. The one with the car.
I don't have a friend in Tully. But she needs help, medical help. I figured it would be easier that way. I figured she'd come along if I told her that. Poor kid. I don't know what else to do. Have you got a phone in there?
Who you want to call?
The police, I guess. They're the ones who'd know how to help her.
To tell you the truth, she kind of gives me the willies. I just as soon she get out of here one way or another. I don't much care how.
Where's your phone?
Come around to the office so she can't hear.
Okay.
Say, where'd she go?
What?
Take a look. She ain't on that bench no more.
Is anybody in there? Where are you? Where did you go? I know you're in here. Unless you really did get on that bus, but you didn't, did you? You're too clever for that. I only want to ask you a question. Then I'll go. Who are you really? And what do you want?
Millicent, are you in there?
Yes?
Oh, good. You had me worried there for a minute.
I'm fine.
I made the call. I just thought, it's let up outside. How about a breath of fresh air while we're waiting?
All right. It's late.
Yes, it is. You know, sometimes, on a bad night, a person could use some help. Sometimes we all could.
You've been really nice. I don't know what to say.
Neither do I. Except that I do want to help you. Sometimes talking to someone can make all the difference. I may not have the answers you need, but there are people who do.
Why is that police car here? Is there trouble?
No trouble.
We'd better go inside.
Mr. Grinstead.
Yes.
You the one who called?
No, he didn't call you. Why would he call you?
Easy now, miss.
What are you doing? Get your hands off of me!
You know a place to take her?
Paul?
I think it's best if you go with them. No one's going to hurt you.
Paul!
Relax, lady. Come over to the car.
No! No, I won't! What are you doing?
Be careful with her. She's kind of fragile, a little confused, that's all.
Paul, don't let them take me! Why are you doing this?
I told you, be careful with her. She's not a criminal or anything.
Don't worry, Mr. Grinstead. We'll hold her for observation, get her some help. You did the right thing.
Stop! Let me go!
All right, come on. Get right. Okay, here we go.
Millicent.
Get it all squared away?
Yeah, they're gonna take her to the hospital for observation.
What was she talking about anyway? All that business about another life?
I don't know. Part of her illness, I guess.
We've been driving for quite a while.
Miss,
Where are you taking me?
don't worry. You're not going to jail.
This is all a misunderstanding.
The doctors will figure that out.
But I'm not sick.
Then you'll go on home.
I don't want to go home.
No.
I'm on my way to Buffalo. I have a new job there. Would you like to see the letter? It's in my purse.
Got your ID, too.
Certainly.
Let's have a look. What happened back there, Miss Barnes?
Nothing.
Must have been something. Mr. Grinstead said you were upset, behaving irrationally.
Did he?
Said you had some wild story about people out to get you in the bus station?
Oh? Well, there were a couple of pretty unsavory characters hanging around. Haven't you ever been in a bus station?
He a friend of yours, Grinstead?
Not at all. I only met him a few hours ago.
And you thought somebody stole your luggage, got on the bus, tried to pass herself off as you?
Look, officer, it's really very simple. I haven't slept in almost 24 hours. I've been riding buses and it's raining and every connection is late. Wouldn't you be a little on edge?
That's no reason to run around disrupting the place, bothering everybody.
He tried to pick me up. That's why I was so upset.
Well, that's not what the station master said.
Well, what does he know? I mean, he's pretty peculiar himself. Stop the car right here and let me out. I'm begging you.
Sorry, can't do that.
Look, I'll take a cab all the way to Buffalo. Then none of you will have to put up with me anymore.
See, there you go.
There I go what?
You seem like a nice enough person. Why don't you just take it easy?
If you'd seen the things I saw, heard what I heard.
Calm down now and be a good girl, or I'll have to cuff you. You wouldn't like that now, would you?
Oh, you do that! Do it! Look, I don't care anymore.
I think you better let them check you out real good when we get to Braywood.
Braywood? What is that, a loony farm?
Emergency medical facility. They'll run some tests, see if you need any medication.
But my friend's waiting for me. What will she think if I'm not on the bus?
Your friend have a name?
Yes, of course she does. It's Judy Jensen. We've known each other since we were in school.
In Buffalo?
That's where the bus is going. I'm supposed to be on it. She was going to pick me up.
We'll get word to her.
Yes, do that. She'll tell you there's nothing wrong with me. One call, that's all I ask.
All units, possible robbery on Elm Street.
This is Unit 4.
South 2000 block at Mayfair. Are you in the area?
Negative.
Well, boys, somebody better roger me fast, because I need a unit out there right now.
Why are you wasting your time like this when there's a crime going on? Look, I'm not violent. I've never been arrested in my life. And now you're probably going to cost me my job, when all you have to do is call my friend. Do you really want to drive around for another hour with someone in the backseat who's broken no laws while real criminals are running around on the streets?
We'd have to fill out a report. A lot of paperwork. Be at the hospital till dawn.
We already have to fill out a report.
We could release her OR.
Then she goes right back to what she was doing, hurt herself or someone else.
Oh, in the friend's custody, I mean.
Your friend. She willing to drive out here and sign an affidavit?
Oh, I'm sure she would if you'd ask.
We could at least make the call.
This is Unit 4. Kelly, we're heading over to South Elm. Meanwhile, do me a favor. Patch me through to a Judy Jensen in Cortland.
I have your call, Unit 4.
Hello?
Miss Jensen?
She's gone to bed. Who's calling?
This is the Tully Police Department. Do you know a Millicent Barnes?
Yes, I'd say I do.
We have Miss Barnes here, and we were wondering...
Is this a crank call?
This is Lieutenant Anderson of the Tully PD. Miss Barnes says...
Oh, she does. Well, it just so happens that this is Millie Barnes, and I don't appreciate crank calls in the middle of the night, and neither does Judy. We just got in from the bus station, and if you don't mind, I'd very much like to take a hot shower and get some sleep. Is that all right with you? Good night. No. 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 No.
You have any coffee?
Vending machine, other side.
When's the next bus? 7 o'clock?
You got 4.5 hours. Take a snooze on the bench there if you want. You'll be all alone. No noise. I even shut off the video machine. This place is like a tomb between now and morning.
Thanks. I might do that.
You want to check your briefcase?
No, I'll keep it with me. Thanks. What the... Hey! What's going on?
Nothing's going on. Thought you were going to take a nap.
I was about to, but I walk a few feet to the machine, turn around, and my briefcase is gone.
Well, sure it is.
What does that mean? Oh, dear Lord, she was right. And you're the one. It was you all along.
Hey, simmer down.
You're playing tricks, aren't you? Stupid, hick-town tricks. Does that keep you from getting bored? Stealing people's luggage, moving it around, putting it back when they're looking the other way? Is that what all this is about?
The briefcase isn't there because you picked it up and brought it over here and walked out onto the platform.
I did that? You saw me?
Sure did. Same coat, same shoes, same everything. Didn't say a word. Only question is, how did you get back through that door without me seeing you? Of course, I was reading my magazine, so I guess I wouldn't have noticed.
Hey, who's out there? Hey, that's my briefcase! You! Stop! Who are you? Where are you going? Please! What are you doing here? Tell me, I have to know! What do you want?
obscure metaphysical explanation to cover a most disturbing phenomenon. Reasons dredged out of the shadows to explain away that which cannot be explained. Call it parallel planes, the myth of the doppelganger, or just plain old-fashioned insanity. But whatever you call it, you'll probably find more where that came from if you take a good look around the next time you're forced to spend a cold, wet, particularly inhospitable night at a bus station or some similar out-of-the-way place, one that's located just over the borderlines of the Twilight Zone.
We'll be back to the Twilight Zone in a moment.
Hi, this is Carl Amari, producer of the Twilight Zone radio dramas. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our official website at twilightzoneradio.com, where you'll get the latest news and information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas. Plus, at twilightzoneradio.com, you can digitally download 3 free episodes or any of our episodes for only $1.95 each. In this age of ever-changing technology, we've decided to make these episodes instantly available to you by making the Twilight Zone radio dramas a digital download-only series. This means that this series will no longer be offered on CD. The CD collections at our website are now being offered while supplies last at buy one, get one free. So be sure to get your favorites before they're sold out. Be sure to visit us often, and I'll see you in the zone.
Mirror Image, starring Morgan Brittany and Frank John Hughes with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and based on a script by Rod Serling. Heard in the cast were Peter DeFaria, Richard Hensel, Peggy Roeder, Adam Tangway, Roderick Peoples, Doug James, and Natalia Reed. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises, Carol Serling, Dennis Etchison, Dick Brescia Associates, Claire Simon Casting, Paul Patch, Terry Jennings, the American Forces Radio and Television Service, our sponsors, and our radio affiliates for helping make this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Roger Wolski for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are those of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
Marvin?
Yes, sir.
What do you think you're doing?
Moving the table, sir.
Why, whatever for?
The party, Mr. Fitzgerald.
Party? What party?
Mrs. Fitzgerald, sir, for her birthday.
Oh, good Lord, is that tonight?
I understand that it is. You instructed me to see to the arrangement, sir.
Oh, so I did. I suppose you'll transform this apartment into a veritable wonderland. Paper streamers and the like.
No, sir. Just a buffet for the guests, as soon as the delivery boy arrives downstairs.
The guests?
Those on the list, sir. Small gathering of your closest friends.
Then it'll be a very small gathering indeed. Sit down, Marvin, before you fall down.
Very well, sir.
On second thought, fix me a drink.
As you wish.
Now, I suppose I must go out and purchase a gift for the poor girl. Unless you've taken care of that for me.
You left no instructions in that regard.
Well, you might have simply asked her what she desires for the momentous occasion.
But I couldn't. Then she'd know.
Oh, all right. Let me see. What does she need? Books? No, too many of those. All they do is gather dust. A trinket? A bauble? Diamonds are quite dear these days.
If I might offer a suggestion.
Oh, why not?
Well, Mrs. Fitzgerald has expressed an interest in music.
Oh, she has she? What does she know about music? I will not have popular ditties polluting my environment.
Not recording, sir. I believe she'd like to play.
What? A glockenspiel? A kettle drum?
You'd have to ask Mrs. Fitzgerald, but she did say it has powers to soothe the savage beast.
That's breast, man. The savage breast. Do you see any beasts around here?
If you don't mind, sir, I'll repair to my quarters for a while until the provisions arrive.
Did you put soda in this drink?
Oh,
I've told you, Marvin, no soda. Make me another one at once, and this time do it properly.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Fitzgerald Fortune, theater critic and cynic at large, on the day of his wife's birthday. If he knew what's in store for him, however, he would make it a point not to attend. Because before the party is over, an extraordinary instrument will play what might be called those old piano roll blues, an opening night that could only happen in the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone, and our story, A Piano in the House, starring Michael York, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Yeah?
How do you do?
If you don't see a price tag, ask.
I am Fitzgerald Fortune.
So?
The drama critic.
Uh-huh.
Isn't rudeness a handicap in your line of work?
What's it to you?
I saw the name of your shop, Treasures Unlimited. I stepped through the door, fully expecting to encounter some sentimental old biddy wearing an ostrich-plumed hat and a moth-eaten feather boa. Instead, to my sincere delight, I believe I've discovered a fellow misanthrope.
What's that?
A man who despises people.
I got work to do, mister. Putting up stock.
And I am meant to be writing a review this very hour for tomorrow's edition.
So why aren't you doing it?
Life intervenes.
Looking for something in particular?
A gift for my wife's birthday.
Well, you're in the wrong place. This isn't a gift shop. It's a junk store.
Exactly. You see, my wife has the absurd notion that she wants to learn to play an instrument. Unfortunately, she hasn't a trace of talent.
How do you know that?
Hmm?
If you've never heard her play.
I believe I know my own wife. However, I've hit upon a rather droll solution to her dilemma. Do you have, by any chance, one of those old-fashioned pianos that plays itself?
A player piano? Funny you should ask.
Amuse me.
I just picked one up at an estate sale. Over here. It's kind of beat up, though.
Splendid.
Needs a good tuning.
Nonsense. My wife will believe it to be an antique and cherish it all the more. Would you play something, please?
I can't play. Takes these paper rolls. Came with a whole bunch of them. Right in the piano bench.
Rachmaninoff's Prelude in C-sharp minor. Stephen Foster. Eubie Blake. Even The Prisoner's Song. Quite an eclectic assortment.
You're taking a lot of my time, mister.
You are taking an equal amount of mine. Let's try this roll, shall we? Number QRS 8856. I'm in the mood for love.
Okay.
There we go.
birthday does this make for the little woman? Your wife.
Oh, her 26th.
So young. You must be a man of great personal magnetism to have attracted one of that age.
I am.
How utterly romantic. Youth, wisdom, hand in hand. Oh, how I'd like to see you both together. And for her birthday, you're giving her the gift of music. How touching.
What is the price of the piano?
You are taking your young bride out somewhere tonight. A quiet nook, where you can be lost together in the midst of this great city, looking into each other's eyes.
How much?
Where's the tag? And worth every penny. A bit of restoration to take care of the finish. The mechanism still works, so since it's a birthday present, let's say, take 20% off that. No, make it 40. Forget the sales tax.
Done. I shall require delivery before 6 o'clock this evening. The address is on my check.
Certainly. I wouldn't want a lady to be disappointed on her birthday.
How remarkable.
What's that?
Are you aware of how susceptible you are?
I am.
To the power of music.
Isn't everyone?
To some degree, I suppose.
Okay. You got a sale. Now, you gonna stand around all day taking my time?
No, I was just leaving.
Well, nobody's stopping you. There's the door.
Tell me, are you sentimental about anything else besides birthdays?
Birthdays? They're a lousy waste of time and money.
It was the piano, wasn't it? Extraordinary. Good day to you. Marvin? Marvin?
Good evening, sir.
Take my hat and coat, please.
Very good.
Oh, the piano arrived, I see.
About an hour ago, I took the liberty of dusting it, sir.
Marvin?
Yes, Mr. Fortune.
If you're going to wait on the guest tonight, then do something about your face.
My face, sir?
Yes, Marvin. A party is supposed to be a happy occasion. Could you manage to look a little less miserable than usual?
I will try, sir.
Do that. Anything will be an improvement. You may make my evening martini now.
Right away.
Is that you, Gerald?
Yes, Esther.
Hello, darling.
How was your day?
Oh, fine. The museum again with a friend.
Been going there quite a lot lately.
I have. You said you wanted me to improve my mind.
Indeed. One can never know too much.
And what else would you like me to do?
Well, there is one thing.
And that would be?
You might consider letting Marvin go.
What do you mean?
Show him the door. Give him the sack. In short, find a replacement, and as soon as possible.
Oh, really, Gerald?
I'm quite serious.
What has he done now?
It isn't anything he's done, it's his appearance.
He seems the same as always.
Well, that's the trouble, it's the way he looks. I can't bear coming home only to be confronted by that lugubrious expression on his face. I find it unspeakably depressing. Don't you?
Not particularly, Gerald.
Look at him, like a hound dog, ready to burst into tears at any moment. Surely we can find a servant who's more cheerful to have around.
Keep your voice down.
Why?
There's no need to hurt his feelings.
The man has no feelings. He's a clod.
Gerald.
You haven't commented on the piano.
I was about to.
You don't care for it?
I love it. I really do.
Have you tried it yet?
I didn't know how, so I decided I'd wait until you got home.
I knew you wanted to play. That's why I got it for you.
Hardly any need.
Hmm?
The piano plays itself.
Oh, you noticed. Wasn't that considerate of me? I thought I'd save you the trouble of all those tedious lessons, only to find out at the end that you had no gift for music.
I see.
Well, darling, aren't you moved by my thoughtfulness?
Thank you, Gerald.
Let's have a demonstration, shall we?
If you like.
Marvin, is this thing plugged in?
Yes, sir.
Good. You see, these paper rolls are punched with holes. All you do is select one, insert it, and throw the switch. The paper passes over the slots and the keys move up and down as if someone were playing them.
What fun.
Quite the rage in the old days.
Your drink, sir.
In a moment. Now then, for example, here's one called Smiles. You open the panel, press it into place like this, start it on the take-up reel.
Yeah, they don't write them like that anymore.
What on earth is the matter with you?
Oh, nothing, sir. Nothing at all.
Marvin, are you all right?
I'm very well, thank you, madam.
But you're smiling.
Am I?
You most certainly are.
That's probably because I'm happy.
Have you been drinking my martini?
No, sir.
Well, then what do you have to be happy about?
Everything, sir. I make good money, got a nice place to live, my health, money in the bank. I like my job.
Well, you can't. I treat you atrociously.
Oh, you don't bother me, Mr. Fortune. You tickle me.
What?
Oh, yes. Sometimes it's all I can do to keep from laughing out loud when you have one of your tantrums. I get a kick out of it when you go around, flicking the table to be sure I've dusted, or checking the silver to see if it's polished. You are funny, Mr. Fortune.
Am I?
Yes, quite. Downright hilarious, if the truth be told.
Why, Marvin, I've never heard you speak like this.
Nor have I.
Well, there's plenty more where that came from. I've got 1 million of them, sir. 1 million of them.
Well, out with it, man. You're quite the comedian today.
Sorry if I spoke out of place, sir.
Well, on the contrary, Marvin, I'm glad you did.
Will there be anything else, sir?
Not at the moment. You may go now.
Very good, sir.
What a strange thing to happen.
Wasn't it, though?
An odd moment for us all.
Most definitely. Who'd have thought that behind that gloomy exterior the man was concealing a sunny nature?
I can't imagine how it happened.
I believe I can. I'd say it was because of something extraordinary that has come into our lives. Something absolutely extraordinary.
So, what really happened, Gerald? Marvin behaved so strangely a moment ago, and then he stopped, suddenly.
Well, perhaps it's not so strange after all. I've always believed that we have two faces, the one we wear and the one we keep hidden underneath. The problem has been to find some method of revealing that hidden face. I suppose it helps if you know what particular hidden face you're looking for. But now it appears that I at least have the means.
I don't understand, Gerald, and I'm not sure I want to. See you in a while.
Esther, wait. Let's try another one.
I have to get ready.
No, not yet. Let's play something a bit more intense.
Some other time.
Bear with me, Esther. An experiment, if you will. Well, what do you think of this one?
I don't know what you want me to say.
Go on. Don't hold back. What you're really feeling.
I can't.
You can.
But...
Let's hear it, darling. Now's your chance.
You...
Spit it out.
You... beast!
That's the girl.
For 6 years I have controlled myself, but I can't keep it in any longer. I was a stupid, naive child when I married you back in London. I thought you were a great man, but you aren't anything of the sort. You're a sadistic fiend. You take pleasure in humiliating me before your oh-so-clever friends for one simple reason. Because you enjoy hurting me. I've stood your cruelty all these years, but I won't stand for it anymore.
Are you sure you're feeling well, my dear?
I'm feeling very, very well. Better than I've felt in years. It's a great relief to tell you what I really think of you. It's been bottled up for so long.
Go on, please. I'm listening.
I thought you needed me. I thought you needed my love, but you don't. All you need is to have someone around to bully and torture whenever you feel like it. I've tried to love you. Heaven knows I have tried, but I hate you. I honestly hate you.
Bravo!
I'm terribly sorry.
May I congratulate you on a remarkable performance. Had it been on stage, my dear, I would have given you a superlative review.
I don't know what possessed me.
I do. That was your hidden face. I've suspected for years that beneath your unemotional facade, you were an hysterical little girl, and I was right.
But how?
Haven't you seen what's in the record shops these days? There is music for every conceivable occasion. Music for a rainy day, music for a romantic dinner, music to read by, music to dance by, music to dream by, music to do everything under the sun by. Could it be that this anachronistic old piano, the product of a more sensible time, has provided music to help us expose our hidden selves by?
I still don't understand.
Well, it's quite simple, really. Marvin was hiding his inherently happy nature, which was revealed when he heard happy music. You were concealing hysteria, and when you heard hysterical music, you couldn't hide yourself either.
You mean the piano?
That's exactly what I mean. I seem to have bought you a more interesting birthday present than I imagined. A kind of sonic lie detector, if you will. I wonder what other people are hiding. Our friends, for example.
Gerald, please, promise me not to play the piano at my party tonight. I mean, to let it play itself.
I promise no such thing. I wasn't looking forward to the festivities, but now I believe we may be in for a most amusing evening.
Good evening, Marvin.
Good evening, sir. Won't you come in?
Greg, how nice to see you. Marvin, take Mr. Walker's coat.
Yes, sir.
I'm truly pleased that you could join us.
You're unusually cordial tonight. That isn't a smile you're wearing, is it?
I brought it out of storage in honor of Esther's birthday. I trust you've done the same.
Not I. Smiling isn't among my plans for the evening.
Drink?
But of course.
Oh, I'll make it for you. Marvin takes forever. I'm delighted to hear that you share my distaste for birthdays.
Birthdays, anniversaries, and certain holidays I overlook whenever possible. They imply some degree of human involvement, the sort of thing I'd rather avoid.
Is that true? I've been given to understand that you're something of a ladies' man, quite thickly involved, in fact.
You've been misinformed.
Have I?
I'm much too selfish to fall in love.
And you're miserable. Admit it.
Not in the least. I value the peace and quiet of my bachelor's existence. It lets me write my plays without interference from anyone.
How is the new play, by the way?
Brilliant. Unfortunately, you'll never have the opportunity of panning it, as you have my other plays.
No? Why not?
It won't likely be performed anytime soon.
I thought you said it was brilliant.
Oh, it is. But I'm locking it away with orders that it not be produced until after my death. You see, it concerns a romantic triangle, and the three principals are rather well known.
That shouldn't matter. Not if it's a good play.
I'd rather not hurt anyone. I'm old-fashioned that way.
Ridiculous. A great play is worth any amount of pain to any number of people, least of all three.
Not these three. Sorry, old man, my mind's made up.
Well, I'm sure you'll do as you see fit, as usual, regardless of anyone's opinion.
For better or worse, I'm afraid. Where's your better half, by the way?
Still at the make-up table, trying to obliterate the last few years of her life with powder and paint. Come, I'll show you a toy I found for her.
Well, well. I haven't seen one of these old jobs in years.
Neither had I.
Does it play?
Remarkably well. Let me demonstrate. It's just this little switch here.
Isn't that something?
Romantic, wouldn't you say?
Is Esther pleased with it?
She hasn't expressed any great enthusiasm.
That doesn't sound like Esther. Has she heard this particular song?
Not yet.
Be sure to play it for her. She'll understand.
Understand what?
What you tried to do for her. Usually she's so grateful for any small sign of affection. I think that's one of Esther's most lovable qualities.
Is that right?
Her ability to accept a bouquet of daisies as if they were the rarest of orchids. I remember once I gave her a small turquoise ring. It didn't cost much.
You gave her a ring?
Yes. She accepted it as if it were the Hope Diamond.
Turquoise ring? Oh, yes. She came home from a trip with it. She'd been to Mexico City. But I seem to remember that she went alone.
What? Oh, she did. Strange how we ran into each other down there.
Stranger still that Esther never mentioned it. Would you call that rather an odd coincidence?
Not really. Jerry, has it ever occurred to you that I'm deeply in love with her?
My dear Gregory, you are about as capable of passion as a head of lettuce, and Esther could not rise beyond the level of a cast-off shoe.
Don't speak of her that way.
I will speak about her any way I please. She's my wife, or have you forgotten that?
She may be, but you don't know her at all. Esther is full of love.
Is she?
Her skin is warm and soft as velvet. The scent of her is enough to drive a man wild, and her hands are so gentle, sweet to kiss and to hold. She is honey and gold and summer days and singing and the feeling of being together.
Gerald, no, turn it off.
I'm sorry you did that, Esther. I don't know when I've been so entertained.
And you, Greg, why would you say such things?
Sorry, Esther, I don't know what came over me.
It's just as well. I never enjoyed deceiving you, Gerald.
My dear, you are incapable of deceiving me. I've known for years your capacity for doing any number of sordid little things. The only revelation tonight has been the specific details of an unsavory affair.
I'd better leave.
Oh, don't be a schoolboy. We're in for a grand time this evening. Ah, our other guests are arriving. Before I welcome them, Esther, may I wish you a happy birthday? I hope that your next 40 years will be equally rewarding.
What are you up to?
Why, nothing, dear. Simply being the perfect host.
I'll get it, sir.
Don't bother, Marvin. I prefer to do the honors myself.
Jerry, please don't play the piano again tonight. It's not something to fool around with.
I'm not fooling around with it, Esther. I'm using it with deadly accuracy.
Hi there, Jerry. What happened to Marvin?
Here, Miss Moore. Good evening.
Marge, dear, do come in. Marvin will take your wrap.
Well, don't just stand there, Gerald, devouring me with your eyes. I know what's on your mind. Oh, kiss me, you fool.
Like this?
Oh, that's better.
Marge, I'm quite vexed with you.
You are?
You promised the next time we saw you, you'd be svelte as an antelope.
And what am I now? Oh, don't answer that. I've been on more diets than a jockey has horses. Somehow they always throw me before we reach the finish line. Esther! Happy birthday!
Hello, Marge.
I have a present for you.
Margie.
And you! I'm not even speaking to you, handsome. You haven't called me in months. Somebody else been taking my place?
As a matter of fact, yes. We've just had a most illuminating discussion about Greg's new romance.
Gerald, don't tell me who she is. I may go after her with my claws.
Worse yet, you could sit on her and mash her to death.
Same old Jerry. Now, who's going to make me a drink?
Marvin will take care of you. I believe another stagecoach has arrived.
Jerry, are we early?
Oh, not at all. You're just in time. Darling, you look positively radiant.
How do you do, Mr. Fortune?
Pleased, I'm sure. And you are...
Oh, this is Roberto, my escort.
Ah, I would never have guessed. And how is everyone at the Last Chance Ranch these days?
Oh, Jerry, behave.
Come in, come in. You might want to fasten your seatbelts, though. Something tells me this may be an evening to remember.
Ooh, how exciting. What do you have in mind? Charades or strip poker?
Something even more revealing than that. How about a game of ultimate truth or dare? Pick up the empty glasses, will you, Marvin?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, let me have your attention, please.
What's he got in mind?
Over here, by the piano.
Some sort of surprise.
That's it. Take whatever chair you like. If there aren't enough seats, the floor will do.
This should be fun.
Don't worry, it's quite clean.
Oh, not for me, thanks. I'd never be able to get up.
Now then, the hour has arrived for fun and games.
Well, about time.
Being friends of Esther's and mine, you are perhaps inclined towards such intellectual pastimes as pin the tail on the donkey and spin the bottle.
Now you're talking.
I want to be it.
Not this time. I've decided that tonight, rather than cater to your juvenile side, we might try a more adult game.
I'm hungry. When do we cut the cake?
Compulsive eaters will find hors d'oeuvre within arm's reach. Now, for our game, I shall need a volunteer.
For what?
You can't trust Fitzgerald.
No telling what he's got up his sleeve.
Must we, Gerald?
Indeed we must. Hold up your hands. No one? Very well, then. In the absence of a volunteer, I shall have to conscript someone. How about Marge Moore?
Okay, Svengali, I'll play along. What's the caper?
Nothing physically demanding, my dear. I merely want you to listen to some music on the piano.
What kind of music?
Let me see. How about, Clair de Lune?
Isn't that beautiful?
Look at her. She's going into some kind of trance.
This is going to be good.
Talk to me, Marge. Tell me what you're feeling now.
My name is not Marge.
It's not? What is your name?
Tina.
That's a pretty name. Tell me about yourself.
What do you want to know?
Who are you, Tina?
A little girl.
And what do you like to do, Tina?
I like to dance.
Good girl. Would you like to dance for us, Tina?
All right.
Shh! Thank you, Tina. You may stop dancing now.
That was fun.
Tell me, do you always dance?
Only when I'm Tina.
And who are you the rest of the time? Might it be Marge?
Sometimes I pretend I'm a snowflake.
Really?
White and tiny and perfectly formed. I float on the air of a pale blue moonlit night. I am never lonely. I am beautiful and I am loved. I see a man with his hand outstretched to receive me. A very handsome man. He sees me and knows that I am beautiful. I drift down until I reach his hand. I am enclosed in warmth. I melt with love. What? Where am I?
Never fear. It's all in fun, my dear.
What have I done?
Nothing. Only an amusement for our guests.
Why?
Because I asked you. You were very compliant.
But why me?
Now, I chose you because I thought you could take a joke.
Jokes are supposed to be funny. You think I'm funny, is that it?
Not at all.
Jerry, haven't we had enough of the piano?
Not quite. I thought we'd perform one more listening test.
For what possible purpose?
To call forth the person who lives within someone else.
And who might that be?
Oh, I've been trying to make up my mind. What would be entertaining? A politician? A poet? A Broadway producer? Alas, I fear that there are none in our midst. Still, we must go for the big finish. So before the curtain falls, why not hear from the devil himself?
What? Jerry, please.
The only question is, in whose breast does he reside?
No one here, surely. This is ridiculous.
Is it? Where's your spirit of scientific inquiry?
There's nothing very scientific about this. A cheap parlor trick to embarrass people.
Easy, Greg. We're all friends here, aren't we? Nonetheless, I doubt that I shall get a suitable volunteer, but it doesn't matter. Esther, put this roll on the piano.
What is it?
Faust. If there's a devil among us, we'll know it soon enough.
I don't think I like this.
Why not? Are you the Prince of Darkness?
Hardly.
Then bear with me a moment longer. It might be edifying, a process of elimination, if you will. Esther, the piano.
But...
Now.
Very well.
And you thought this would be a typical birthday party.
I think we'd better be going.
Oh, but the game's not over.
I think it is.
Really? It's late.
Just another minute, you'll see. It'll be worth it.
Don't.
I have to.
Not that roll. Something else.
Greg, thank you. You've just given me an idea.
Esther?
Yes?
We're waiting.
Here, it's ready.
That's not Faust.
What is it? Brahms, I think.
Yes, his lullaby.
That's not what he asked for.
Gerald, I seem to have made a mistake. Will this one do? Gerald? Gerald, can you hear me?
What's good for the goose, I always say. Speak to us, devil. Go on, out with it.
I am afraid.
Do tell. And what are you afraid of, devil?
I'm afraid of the dark.
You're no devil. Listen to your voice. You're a frightened little kid.
That's supposed to be a secret.
It is, huh? Do you have another secret? Go on, tell us all your secrets, Jerry. This moment will never come again. For once, you're center stage. You have an audience in the palm of your hand.
Yes, Jerry. Tell us.
I'm afraid of you all. Afraid of people.
But why? Who are you? Really?
A small boy. I've stayed hidden away inside, but now I can't hide anymore.
And what do you like to do, little boy?
Hurt people. I can't stop from doing it. It's all I like to do.
Why am I not surprised?
Did you know I envy you, Marge? I'm too afraid to embrace the world as you do, and in my envy, the boy tries to hurt you.
Who else do you envy?
Greg, are you here?
Yes.
I've tried to hurt you, too. I've given bad reviews to your plays when I should have given praise. I've coveted your talent because I had none of my own, and so I hurt you in every way I could.
For once, I have to agree with you.
I think we'd better go.
I think that's a good idea. Thank you all for coming.
Yes.
I'll call you.
Take care, Esther.
We love you.
I'm sorry you had to see this.
Good luck.
Esther, I've hurt you most of all. You came to me with love, but I couldn't accept it because it frightened me. I never learned how to return love except as a child does, with shrieks and blows and indifference. It must have been very, very difficult for you.
Good night, Esther. Call me if you need me.
But I do. Wait.
Where are you all going? I don't want you to leave. Come back.
Esther, come with me now. Will you do that?
Yes. Yes, I will. Let me get my curtain purse.
Don't leave me! If you do, I'm going to be very, very naughty.
Ready?
I'm ready.
No! No, please! They were laughing! I'm sure of it! Nobody laughs at me! I'll show them all! See, I'm being bad! Very, very bad! Stop that hideous music! Make it stop! There! What do you think of that?
Mr. Fortune.
What's happened? What's happened? What have I done? Where...
Will there be anything else this evening?
Are you laughing at me? Are you?
Oh, no, sir. I'm most definitely not laughing. Because you're not funny anymore.
Marvin! Marvin! Wait! Not you two! Don't leave me! Don't! Don't!
Mr. Fitzgerald Fortune, critic, man about town, and cynic at large, whose wit shows no mercy at all for those who cross his path, which means the rest of the world. A man who went searching for a hidden cast of characters and instead found what is concealed within himself, as the house lights dim just off the Great White Way at an empty theater in the Twilight Zone.
Hi, this is Carl Amari, producer of the Twilight Zone radio dramas. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. where you'll get the latest news and information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas. Plus, at twilightzoneradio.com, you can digitally download 3 free episodes or any of our episodes for only $1.95 each. In this age of ever-changing technology, we've decided to make these episodes instantly available to you by making the Twilight Zone radio dramas a digital download-only series. This means that this series will no longer be offered on CD. The CD collections at our website are now being offered while supplies last at buy one, get one free. So be sure to get your favorites before they're sold out. Be sure to visit us often, and I'll see you in the zone.
A Piano in the House, starring Michael York, with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Earl Hamner Jr. Heard in the cast were Sarah Wellington, Christian Stolte, Renee Matthews, Doug James, Herb Graham, Meg Thalken, Rosalind Alexander, Rick Vargas, and Kurt Nabig. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises and the Rod Serling estate for making this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari for Falcon Picture Group. Sound design and custom Foley effects for The Twilight Zone by Cerny American creatives Bob Benson, Craig Lee, Michael Slaybach, and Matt Sorrow. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to contact us, visit our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. Doug James speaking.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are those of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
He's dead. Get him down.
Yes, Captain.
Clemens, what the devil do you think you're doing?
Cutting him down, Captain.
This is the last of the rope, Clemens. There's still one more to go. Just untie him. For pity's sake, catch him before he falls into the river. Traitor or not, he deserves a decent burial.
Captain, the rope's looking pretty frayed. I'm not sure it'll take the weight of another prisoner.
It'll have to.
But, Captain...
I said it'll have to!
Yes, sir.
You have just witnessed a military execution. Death is a dignitary who, when he comes announced, is to be received with formal manifestations of respect, even by those most familiar with him. This particular execution occurred on Owl Creek Bridge in northern Alabama during the war between the states. You might find it in the works of that past master of the incredible Ambrose Bierce, but its proper home is in the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, An Occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge, starring Christian Stolte, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Hurry up, Clemens! I want to get this last one hanged while it's still daylight.
Almost got him, Captain.
friends are dead, Peyton. That's your name, isn't it? Mr. Peyton Farquhar? Your act of treachery came to nothing, Peyton. And now you'll be called to account. I wouldn't recommend you think of doing anything as stupid as trying to get off this bridge. Apart from the fact that your wrists are tied behind your back, you'll find yourself more than adequately surrounded, whichever way you choose to run. See those sentinels at either end? Please don't get the impression they're just taking a rest. The way they're holding their rifles, they call that the support position. Means they're always at the ready. As a good soldier of the Federal Army should be. Don't say too much, do you? Huh? Peyton? Peyton Farquhar. Hello? Anybody at home? And here I thought you were a true Southern gentleman. I know what you're thinking, Peyton. That maybe you could make that 20-foot drop into the water. And who knows, maybe you're good at that. But after that, your chances for continued survival become pretty slim. Look over there on the bank of the stream. You know what that is? It's the muzzle of a cannon. You see, there's an outpost near here. If you really squint, you can see a company of infantry at parade rest. Think of them as spectators if you want. But if you sincerely want to swim for it, you might just as well be giving them target practice, which, believe me, they don't really need. You want to leave your wife a pretty-looking corpse, don't you? Still not in the mood for talking, huh? Well, I can understand that, time like this. A man needs to get his thoughts in order, ready himself for, you know. Perhaps I can help you with that. From a purely practical standpoint, I mean. I'm not a priest or anything like that. Truth to tell, my knowledge of matters theological doesn't amount to very much at all. But I can tell you a little bit about how it'll happen. Me and Clemens will escort you out to the center of the bridge, then introduce you to Captain Newman. He's a nice man. You'll like him. Me and Clemens salute the captain, then we stand behind him, leaving you face to face with the sergeant. Now, he's not such a nice man, sorry to say, but... Oh, I forgot. You two have already met. Well, when the moment comes, you'll both be standing on opposite ends of the same plank. He stands on the safe end, but you probably already guessed that. And you probably guessed that it's his job to hold the plank in place. Then, when the captain feels the time is right for him, not for you, he gives a signal to the sergeant. The sergeant steps aside, the plank tilts, and down you go. Nah, never having been hanged myself, I can't give you any information on what your final moments on this earth might feel like. But I can tell you, I've seen more than a few of these. And I'm sorry to have to tell you, it doesn't look any too pleasant. Anything to say about that? Well...
I am a living man.
How's that? Speak up, Peyton. If you got any famous last words, we should hear them. Otherwise, they won't be famous.
I am a living man!
Not for much longer. No, sir, not for much longer.
Captain says we're ready for him.
Hear that, Peyton? We're ready for you. They say the Lord hates a coward, so take my advice and try and face it with a smile.
Why do you have to do that, Levine?
Do what?
Taunt him like that.
He shouldn't expect anything better. This is war. He was on the wrong side.
The wrong side? Do you think he thinks that?
I don't give a damn what goes on inside his head. Neither should you, Clemens. And unless you want to end up with a noose around your neck, don't let anyone else hear you talking like that. Now, help me up with him.
Oh, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, my darling, what have I done? What have I done to you and the children? I promised you. Promised I'd come back. What is a man if he's not as good as his word? What am I?
Secure the noose!
The noose. If only I could free my hands. Perhaps I could throw off the noose. Perhaps I really could dive into the stream. I might evade the bullets, and if I swam vigorously enough, reach the bank, then take to the woods and get away. Get back home. Yes, home. And back to you, Elizabeth. Thank God home is outside their lines. My wife and little ones are still beyond the invaders' farthest advance. That pounding. What is causing that pounding? It's like the stroke of a blacksmith's hammer on the anvil. Is it distant, nearby, or both? Perhaps it's my death knell. Feels like a knife being thrust into my ear. Damn them, what's taking them so long? If you're gonna do it, just do it!
Sergeant, step away.
Too late. My God, it's too late. Oh, Elizabeth.
So, how much further is it?
What? Much further to where? Where am I?
You're home, Mr. Farquhar. How much further?
A little further. Yes, a little further. Just keep along this road. I'm sorry, I'm somewhat confused.
Hardly surprising. You've just woken up. It usually takes me a good half hour and a stiff drink before I know my own name. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a stiff drink on you, would you?
Oh, I'm afraid not.
Too bad.
No, wait. I can't have been sleeping.
Why not?
Look at me, I'm walking. How could I fall asleep walking?
Horses fall asleep standing up.
But not walking.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've got to the end of plenty of days without the faintest idea what I've done. Of course, as I explained to you, Mr. Farquhar, I drink a bit.
You know my name?
Mm-hmm. You're Mr. Peyton Farquhar.
How do you know my name?
You told me.
I did.
Sure you did. Right after I found you on the bank of the river.
The bank?
The southern bank. When I discovered you, you were digging your fingers into the sand, throwing it over yourself in handfuls, and almost blessing it.
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do.
You don't remember?
No.
Well, it's what you did. You said it reminded you of diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
I said that?
I got the impression there was nothing beautiful you didn't think it resembled. Naturally, I was quite convinced at that moment that you were insane. No offense, sir.
Sounds like a very natural reaction. I would have come to the same conclusion.
And then you said something that captured my attention.
And what was that?
Still don't remember?
Please, refresh my memory.
You said, now let me think. This was all good stuff. I don't want to get it wrong. Oh, yes. You noted a definite order in the arrangement of the trees. That a strange roseate light shone through the spaces among their trunks, and the wind made in their branches the music of aeolian harps. Well, sir, I've been from one end of this great land to the other, and I've met many madmen. Some of them confined for their own good, some of them elected to high office, but never a madman with such a poetic grasp of the language. That was when I knew you were just too interesting to leave where I found you.
I do remember.
Now it all comes back to you.
Not all of it, not yet. But I remember lying on the bank. I was so content there. More than I've ever been in my... Right then and there, I had no wish to perfect my escape. I was happy to remain in that enchanting spot until they recaptured me.
Recaptured, eh? You haven't mentioned that before. Of course, you haven't said much of anything since I found you. You're a man on the run, then.
Forgive me, Mr. I'm sorry I don't seem to be able to recall your name.
It'll come to you.
Well, no offense, sir, but I'm not sure it would be wise to tell you the details.
You're not a trusting man.
Of late, I've become somewhat disappointed in human nature. I'm not sure why.
This is a new world, Mr. Farquhar. It's understandable that you'd be cautious. But rest assured, I'm not what you might call political. But I do love a good story, if you have one to tell.
My story? I have no story. I have a life.
A life that's become considerably more interesting of late, I'd venture to say. But beyond your name, I know nothing about you. What manner of man is Peyton Farquhar?
Why do you want to know?
The road I travel is long and lonely. I'm starved of intelligent conversation, and the only voice I ever hear is my own. Talking to oneself leads inevitably to madness. With you here as my temporary companion, I can stave off that unfortunate condition for at least another day.
I see. And tell me, sir, where are you headed?
Anywhere I'm welcome and nowhere I'm not. In short, nowhere in particular. So, you were telling me about yourself.
Very well. My name is...
Peyton Farquhar.
Peyton Farquhar. I'm a planter in these parts.
A planter, eh? Good to have land.
It is.
So, I guess you have slaves.
Naturally.
No need to adopt that tone, Mr. Farquhar. I told you I'm not a political, just asking.
Well, as it happens, I am what you would call a political. The Farquhars are an old and highly respected Alabama family. I'm naturally an original secessionist and ardently devoted to the Southern cause.
Well, your memory is reliable when it comes to the matter of who you are, if not where.
I suppose so.
And yet, if you'll forgive my temerity, for all your patriotic fervor, you clearly didn't take service with the gallant army of the South. May I ask why that was?
Circumstances of an imperious nature prevented me from doing so, but I assure you I chafed under the inglorious restraint, longing for the release of my energies, the larger life of the soldier, the opportunity for distinction.
And in good faith and without too much qualification, you assent to at least part of the dictum that all's fair in love and war.
Are you mocking me by any chance?
I would never, ever risk a fellow traveler's friendship for such a trivial gain. Please, continue, I beg of you. I imagine that the opportunity to serve your birthplace came at last, as it comes to all men in wartime?
It did. It was one evening, as I was sitting under the magnolia trees near the entrance to my grounds. I was with my wife, Elizabeth. The children were playing nearby. This is the life.
It surely is, my dear. It surely is.
Look at it. It's all so perfect. I'll tell you frankly, Elizabeth, if I should die this very moment, I'd die a happy man.
Peyton, darling, I wish you wouldn't say such ghoulish things. I can't bear the thought.
I have no fear, Elizabeth. I have no intention of passing away from sheer bliss. I just wanted to make the point that, well, that on such a beautiful evening as this, it's almost impossible to believe there is a war.
I wish there weren't.
But there must be.
Why, Peyton?
For them. For the sake of the children. They deserve the best future we can give them. Isn't that worth dying for?
I understand that, Peyton. I do. It's just that... I sometimes wonder if we couldn't... Peyton, look!
That soldier. He's one of ours.
Water. Please.
You're exhausted.
Peyton, should I fetch one of the slaves?
By no means. We'll take care of him ourselves. Get him some water, Elizabeth. Let me help you down, sir.
Oh, thank you.
You must be starved. Come inside, my man.
Oh, this is a splendid meal. Thank you.
Some more?
Alice, more cornbread.
No, please. This hospitality is far more than I deserve.
Nonsense. Nothing is too good for our brave boys. Tell me, Corporal, whose command are you with?
Colonel Tolliver, 13th North Carolina.
How are things at the front?
We hear so little down here.
I'm sorry to say things are not going so well. Not so well at all. The Yankees are repairing the railroads in preparation for another advance. They've reached the Owl Creek Bridge.
Owl Creek Bridge?
Yes, sir. They've put it in order and built a stockade on the north bank. I'm sure you know what that'll mean.
Yes. If they can run trains over the bridge, there'll be nothing to stop them. Damn those sons of... Forgive me, Elizabeth. You shouldn't be subjected to this manner of talk.
Peyton, I understand...
Go and see what's keeping Alice with the cornbread.
As you wish, my dear.
Something on your mind, sir?
Corporal, refresh my memory. It's about 30 miles to Owl Creek Bridge?
About that. Maybe even a little less.
And there's no force on this side of the creek?
Only a picket post a half-mile out, on the railroad, and a single sentinel at our end of the bridge.
Suppose a man, or perhaps several men, civilians and persons of intelligence, should elude the picket post and perhaps get the better of the sentinel. What could they accomplish?
Accomplish? Well, sir, I was there a month ago. I saw that the flood of last winter lodged a great quantity of driftwood against the wooden pier at this end of the bridge.
Driftwood, eh? It's dry now, exceedingly dry. If someone were to put a light to that driftwood, it'd burn like tow.
That it would, sir.
And that would mean the end of the Owl Creek Bridge.
I don't think the Yankees would care for that. Not one damn bit would they care for it.
And it goes without saying that such a conflagration would seriously hinder the northern effort.
Oh, it would. But you should know, sir, the commandant's issued an order declaring that any civilian caught interfering with the railroad, its bridges, tunnels, or trains will be summarily hanged. I've seen the order. It's posted everywhere.
Risk. is a part of life, soldier. You face it every day.
I do. That I do.
And in my own small way, I've done what I can. No service is too humble to perform in the aid of the South. And should the opportunity present itself, no adventure would be too perilous to undertake if consistent with the character of a civilian who is at heart a soldier, of course.
Mr. Farquhar, you are a true son of the South, and a very brave gentleman.
Elizabeth, I have to go away.
Away? For how long, Peyton?
Probably just a couple of days.
Why?
Business. Larson will be going with me, maybe Zeller too. I don't know. I'll have to ask him.
Peyton, don't go. I don't want you to. The children need you.
It's for the sake of the children that I'm doing this, Elizabeth. Why can't you understand that?
I do understand. I really do, but I'm afraid... terrified of losing you.
If a man doesn't stand up for what he believes in, then we lose everything.
Just promise me one thing. Promise you'll come back to me.
I promise. And I'm a man who keeps his promises, my love.
Setting fire to the Owl Creek Bridge. Sounds like a most audacious plan.
It was.
I must confess, Mr. Farquhar, I'm a little confused.
How so?
You strike me as a competent and determined gentleman. I imagine whatever you want out of life, you get it.
That's fair to say. What of it?
Simply that I'm surprised your endeavor came to nothing.
And what makes you imagine that?
Your present predicament. The absence of your co-conspirators. Those marks upon your neck. And if someone had set the Owl Creek Bridge alight, I'm sure I would have noticed it in some way. Let me check. Where there's smoke, there's fire, and... Nope. No smoke.
You're a very thorough fellow. For a moment I thought you might know more of my situation than you let on.
From the way you talk, do I take it someone in your party betrayed you?
Not in my party. But you recall the corporal who appeared at my plantation?
Of course.
He was a federal scout.
Then you were deliberately entrapped.
It seems they wanted to weed out the civilians who might cause them some trouble. If I'd only stayed out a little longer that night, I'd probably have seen that same rider repass my plantation, going northward in the direction from which he'd come.
From the Owl Creek Bridge.
Precisely.
And when you and your co-conspirators...
Patriots.
...made your assault on the bridge, the military were waiting for you.
They made me watch as they hanged my friends for an act of treachery. The sergeant who put them to death was the same man who lured us there.
Is there no honor in conflict? I've never been accused of having much imagination, but I might have guessed it would be something like that. I would say, sir, that you have too kindly an expression for one whose neck is in the hemp.
It isn't.
Isn't what?
In the hemp.
Of course, of course. What I mean, Mr. Farquhar, is that you are clearly no vulgar assassin. Fortunately, the liberal military code makes provision for hanging many kinds of persons. And gentlemen are not excluded.
As they fastened the noose around my neck, I tried to fix my thoughts on my family. But there were so many trivial distractions. The water, touched to gold by the early sun. A piece of dancing driftwood caught in the sluggish current. The brooding mists under the banks some distance down the stream. Then there was a sharp pressure around my throat, followed by a sense of suffocation. Agony shot from my neck downward through every fiber of my body and limbs like streams of pulsating fire, heating me to an intolerable temperature. There was no more thought,
sensations. The intellectual part of my nature was effaced. I had power only to feel, and feeling was torment. I was conscious of motion, encompassed in a luminous cloud, of which I was now merely the fiery heart, without material substance. I swung through unthinkable arcs of oscillation, like a vast pendulum.
But you're here.
What? What?
I said, you're here. Why is that?
The rope, it snapped, and I fell into the stream. With a terrible suddenness, the light about me shot upward. There was a loud splash, then all was cold and dark. My power of thought was restored, and I knew instantly what had happened.
And your hands, were they still bound?
They were.
Then forgive me, but why didn't you drown?
The noose was tight around my neck. It kept the water from my lungs.
And kept you from breathing. When you get into a predicament, sir, you don't do it by half measures.
I suppose not. To die of hanging at the bottom of a river. Even at that moment, it seemed ludicrous to me. I opened my eyes in the darkness. I saw above me a gleam of light, distant, inaccessible. I was still sinking, and the light became fainter and fainter until it was a mere glimmer. Then it began to grow and brighten, and I knew I was rising toward the surface. Knew it with reluctance, for I was very comfortable.
Comfortable?
Oh, yes. It was a question of preference at that point, you see. To be hanged and drowned, that didn't seem so bad, but to be shot? No, I refused to be shot. It didn't seem fair.
I'd say you have a quite singular set of values.
Do they offend you?
Not at all, not at all. It makes for a more entertaining story, and yours is the most fascinating I've heard in many a year on the road. Please, continue. You're under the water, slowly rising to the surface. Your hands are tied.
A sharp pain in my wrists apprised me of the fact that I was trying to free my hands. I gave the struggle my attention as an idler might observe the feat of a juggler without interest in the outcome. Eventually, the cord fell away. My arms parted and floated upward, but I could only dimly make out my hands in the growing light. I watched with a new interest as first one and then the other pounced upon the noose at my neck. They tore it away and thrust it fiercely aside. Its undulations resembled those of a water snake, and my first thought was to put it back.
To put it back?
The undoing of the noose had been succeeded by the direst pang that I'd yet experienced. My neck ached horribly, my brain was on fire, my heart gave a great leap, and I felt as though it was trying to force itself out of my mouth. My whole body was racked and wrenched with an insupportable anguish.
And I imagine the desire to rise to the surface was even greater, no matter what you might find waiting for you there.
I wanted to stop myself, had to stop myself, but my disobedient hands gave no heed to my command. They beat the water vigorously with quick, downward strokes, forcing me to the surface. I felt my head emerge. My eyes were blinded by the sunlight. My chest expanded convulsively, and with a supreme and crowning agony, my lungs engulfed a great draught of air.
So now you were in full possession of your physical senses.
If anything, they were more keen and alert than before. I felt the ripples on my face, heard their separate sounds as they struck. I looked at the forest on the bank of the stream, saw the individual trees, the leaves, and the veining of each leaf, saw the very insects upon them, the locusts, the brilliant-bodied flies, the spiders stretching their webs from twig to twig, the prismatic colors in all the dewdrops on a million blades of grass, the humming of the gnats that danced above the eddies of the stream.
the beating of the dragonfly's wings. They all made audible music.
Remarkable. If you'll forgive my saying so, you missed your life's calling. You have quite a turn for descriptive language. I'm surprised you had the time to note your surroundings in such detail.
It may only have been a few seconds, I'm not really sure. I seem to have lost the ability to judge the passage of time accurately.
Or perhaps you've gained a greater appreciation of time. There's a whole world in every second.
You have a singular turn of phrase yourself, Mr. I'll get it in a minute.
No doubt.
Did you acquire this philosophical outlook during your travels?
Hard to say. See, it often seems like I've been traveling my whole life. But enough about me. I long to hear your story. You've painted a beautiful background for me, but it strikes me there are more pressing issues in this particular picture. For example, your executioners.
My would-be executioners.
That goes without saying, surely.
Very well. I saw them, silhouetted against the blue sky. They shouted, they gesticulated. Their movements were grotesque and horrible, their forms gigantic. Suddenly, I heard a sharp report and something struck the water smartly within a few inches of my head, spattering my face with spray. One of the officers had his rifle. At his shoulder, there was a light cloud of blue smoke rising from the muzzle. I was surprised he missed. I read somewhere that marksmen with gray eyes are the keenest shots. This fellow was the exception to the rule, it seems.
The marksman had gray eyes?
Mm-hmm.
How could you see that?
I'm sorry?
He was on the Owl Creek Bridge. You were in the water. And you must have drifted some distance. So, how did you know the marksman had gray eyes?
I don't know how I know. I must have noticed it on the bridge.
Just before your execution?
My intended execution.
As you say.
Doubtless the detail was burned into my mind.
Doubtless.
I told you how much more alive my senses had become at that moment.
Alive. Yes, indeed. That you did.
At that moment, a counter-swirl turned me half around. I was looking into the forest on the bank opposite the fort. A clear, high voice rang out and came across the water with a distinctness that pierced and subdued all other sounds, even the beating of the ripples.
The voice, what did it say?
It said,
"Attention, company! Ready! Aim!"
How did you do that?
Run!
Fire!
Are they still behind us?
No, I don't think so.
All right, that's enough for now. No more running for my life.
Your what?
Wait, I need to get my bearings. I have to know how close I am to my destination.
Closer than you think, I'm sure.
Eh?
Does anything look familiar, Mr. Farquhar?
Yes. This way. I think. Yes, this way.
Can you see your home?
Not yet. But it's not far now. I intend to be back in my wife's arms by close of day.
You gave her your word.
That I did.
And that's important to you.
It's a matter of honor. An honor, Mr. Honor means as much as love to a man of the South.
A very moving sentiment. Now, where were we?
Where were we with what?
Your story.
My story?
Yes. You were just reaching a most exciting point when we were interrupted. I long to know what happened next.
Are you quite insane, sir?
I don't believe so. But I thought the same of you when I first met you, so I suppose it's a fair question.
I am in full possession of all my faculties, Mr.
Everything except the memory, eh?
Don't try my patience, sir.
I wouldn't dream of it. You asked me an important question, and I'm doing my best to answer it. But you'll appreciate it's difficult to judge these things when one spends so much time alone. If I had a constant companion, someone to tell me if and when I appeared to be losing my senses, that might be helpful, but that's not what fate has in store for me. And as I say, I try to avoid talking to myself because that seems to me the fastest route to madness. But mad or sane, I know a good tale when I hear it, and yours is the most entertaining I have heard in all my years. Yes, sir, I shall cherish the memory of your experiences when I have long since ceased my wanderings. Please, go on. You'd escaped the noose by a most improbable stroke of good fortune, and then you found yourself in the stream and under fire. What was that like?
Surely you can imagine that for yourself. We were just under fire a few minutes ago.
But not in the water.
Well, does it matter?
Does to me. It's the setting that makes the crucial difference. Please.
Very well. I suppose it might make the journey shorter, at least.
Not mine.
I dived to avoid the shots, dived as deeply as I could. Water roared in my ears like the voice of Niagara, yet still I heard the dulled thunder of the volley.
Those heightened senses of yours.
I rose again towards the surface and was met again by more shining Yankee lead. One shot nicked my cheek, do you see it?
I see it.
Well, the next time I dove, I was a long time underwater, and I made damn certain I swam farther downstream and nearer to safety. Just as well, since the soldiers had almost finished reloading. The two sentinels positioned at either end of the bridge fired again, independently and ineffectually. I saw all this over my shoulder. I was now swimming vigorously with the current. My brain was as energetic as my arms and legs. I thought with the rapidity of lightning. I reasoned, you see, that the captain had probably already given the command to fire at will.
And you surely couldn't dodge all the shots. You're not invulnerable.
No man is. Then an appalling splash, just 2 yards away, was followed by a loud, rushing sound which seemed to travel back through the air to the nearby fort and died in an explosion which stirred the very river to its deeps. A rising sheet of water curved over me, fell down upon me, blinded me, strangled me.
The cannon had taken a hand in the game.
Did I tell you about the cannon?
You must have done.
Well, anyways, as I shook my head free from the commotion of the smitten water, I heard the deflected shot humming through the air ahead. And in an instant, it was cracking and smashing the branches in the forest beyond. I was certain they wouldn't be so far from their target next time, and it was a good gun. The report lagged behind the missile.
But surely the smoke would have apprised you of another shot. So long as you kept your eye on the gun, you had a certain advantage. Am I correct?
You are? The problem was how to reach the shore without turning my back on the cannon.
You have my complete attention, sir. How did you manage it?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I felt myself whirled round and round, spinning like a top. The water, the banks, the forest, the distant bridge, fort, and soldiers, they were all somehow commingled, blurred. I could no longer make out objects, only colors. Circular, horizontal streaks of color. It was all I saw. I was caught in a vortex. I felt giddy and sick.
Fascinating. Incredible.
What is that damned hammering?
I don't hear anything. Unless it's the ticking of your watch you can hear.
My watch?
You're lucky it still works after such an immersion.
It is my watch. But why should I think...
Perhaps you're the sort of man who values the seconds as much as the minutes and the hours.
And there's a whole world in a second, so I've been told.
So how did you fight your way out of this vortex?
I really have no idea. The next thing I knew, I was on the road with you at my side, heading for home as I promised.
Surely not. I mean, you obviously avoided the cannon and struggled to the bank.
Obviously. But I have no memory of it.
And of our meeting?
I recall only what you told me about it.
Most curious.
Stop!
What is it?
This is it. We're here. This is the path to my home.
Excellent. Well, I suppose this is where we part company, Mr. Farquhar. May I say, it's been a rare pleasure.
You wouldn't care to come in? I'm sure the servants could prepare you a meal.
That won't be necessary, my friend. I have many miles still to travel. But your journey is almost at an end.
Yes. Well, goodbye, Mr. I'm sorry, I thought I could recall your name, but it just escapes me.
Call me Ambrose.
I wish you well, Ambrose.
And you, Mr. Peyton Farquhar. And you.
Home. Almost home. How long? How long since that damn imposter rode down this road? How long since I was drawn to the Owl Creek Bridge?
I would say, sir, that you have too kindly an expression for one whose neck is in the hem.
It is.
Isn't what?
In the hem.
Of course, of course.
I promised I'd return, Elizabeth.
All so perfect.
They couldn't keep me from
Just
you.
before your execution.
My intended execution.
As you say.
Not even a noose around my neck could stop me from coming back to you, to the family.
Yes, indeed.
I told you how much more alive my senses had become at that moment.
Alive.
Yes, indeed. I saw them.
John, don't tease your sister. I want you
Elizabeth!
both on your best behavior when your father returns.
Elizabeth! Elizabeth!
You're not invulnerable.
No man is. Elizabeth! Elizabeth! I swore I'd come back to you. I promised.
Hey!
Elizabeth!
Hey!
Elizabeth!
Peyton! Oh, Peyton! Peyton, my love!
Elizabeth, let me hold you. Let me take you in my...
There's a whole world in every second.
He's dead, Captain.
Good work. That's the last execution for today. Get him down!
You know, Levine, for a moment there, I thought that rope wasn't gonna hold.
It's strong enough. It did its job.
Do you ever wonder what goes on inside a man's head in those last seconds before death?
Like I said before, Clemens, I don't give a damn. And neither should you.
An occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge in two forms, as it was dreamed and as it was lived and died. This is the stuff of fantasy, the thread of imagination, the ingredients of the Twilight Zone.
An Occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge, starring Christian Stolte with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by M.J. Elliott and based on the short story by Ambrose Bierce. Heard in the cast were Rob Riley, Danny Goldring, William Dick, Susan Hart, Gonzo Schexnader, and John Hogenacker. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises and the Rod Serling Estate for making this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced by Carl Amari and directed by Joe B. Cerny for Falcon Picture Group. Sound design, custom Foley effects, recording, and editing are done in the Cerny American Sound to Picture Theater by sound designers Craig Lee, Todd Beyer, and Tim Cerny. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to contact us, visit our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. Doug James speaking. Dust, starring Bill Smitrovich with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Rod Serling. Heard in the cast were Rich Komanek, Tony Castillo, Dale Rivera, Monique Lebreos, C.J. Amari, Amanda Amari, Christian Stolte, Eddie Martinez, Doug James, Fernette Liebel, Alex Sopener, Meg Falcon, Brenda Redhead, Rick Arthur, Carl Amari, Vince Amari, Roger Walski, and Jason Mallow. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises, Carol Serling, Dennis Etchison, Dick Brescia Associates, Claire Simon Casting, Terry Jennings, XM Satellite Radio, Sirius Satellite Radio, our sponsors, and our radio affiliates for helping make this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Jason Mallow for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are those of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
There. How's that?
Keep the board straight, Jonesy.
Oh, what's the difference?
If it ain't straight, somebody steps up and boom, they fall right through. We got a broken leg.
Broken leg, broken neck, all the same.
Well, now, what if it's the Padre? He's gotta say his piece, don't he?
Yeah, I guess.
Keep working.
About ready for lunch?
Not yet.
Too hot to work this time of day.
Sheriff wants it done. You know that.
A man gets parched. Ought to have himself a little drink once in a while.
Cantina's not open yet.
That's 'cause everybody's taking a siesta. You know what a siesta is, don't you, Deputy?
That's when you lay down someplace, pull your hat over your eyes, and have yourself a little snooze. Good for what ails you. Does a man good, know what I mean?
Go get another 2x4.
No more left.
Then cut some.
Ain't got a saw.
Over by the wood pile.
I sure don't see it.
Front of the blacksmith's, Jonesy.
Yeah, well, maybe we better wait a while.
How's it coming, Ed?
Pretty soon now, Sheriff. Jonesy here's about ready to put up the crossbeam.
Maybe you better give him a hand.
Oh, he's doing all right by himself.
Jonesy?
Yeah?
You remember what I told you?
What's that?
About that business the other night. Drunk and disorderly. I'm giving you a chance, Jonesy. Either that, or I fine you.
Right. Don't worry, Sheriff. I'm working it off.
See that you do. Ed.
Yes, sir.
Call me when the scaffold's in place. Then we'll test the trap.
Mighty big rush for one lousy Mexican.
You heard me. I want it finished. I may not like it very much, but that's the law. So let's get it over with.
I'm doing my best, Sheriff, but I only got 2 hands. Maybe you should hire some extra help.
Nobody in this town's gonna lift a finger. Too lazy, if you ask me.
They're not lazy, Ed. They just don't want to see one of their own swing. And I can't say as I blame them. You pitch in if you need to. The judge passed sentence. We don't have much choice.
Yes, sir. Get some more boards, Jonesy. Let's go.
I'm going.
There was once a village, built of crumbling clay and rotting wood, and it squatted ugly under a broiling sun, like a sick and mangy animal waiting to die. This village had a sickness shared by all its people. It was the germ of squalor, of hopelessness, of a loss of faith. But for the faithless, the hopeless, the misery-laden, there is always time, ample time, to engage in one of the favorite pursuits of men, to destroy themselves. In just a moment, a most unusual traveler will pay a visit to this village. He'll come riding down the dusty main street, not with bells and fanfare, but on a mule. It's not his first visit, and it won't be his last. But this time, he brings with him a gift that's for sale to the highest bidder. One already signed, sealed, and delivered in the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, Dust, starring Bill Smitrovich, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Catch!
Oh! Let's go, mule. Keep it moving.
Who's that? It's the man. What man? He comes from the city with things to sell.
Children, come inside now. Right now.
That's right, mule. Now you stop. Attention, ladies and gents. Come out and gather round. It's me, Peter Sykes, back from St. Louis, stocked with everything you need for kitchen and barn, and the dry throat and the swollen tongue. Now, where is everybody? Come one, come all. Is this a holiday? Nobody in the street. Well, will you look at that sign? Closed today because of funeral. I wonder whose funeral would that be? Let's have a look in the jail. Wow, who's that in the window? Young Mr. Gallegos, if I'm not mistaken.
Get away from here.
What? No visitors allowed? Well, Mr. Gallegos, I would say you have no choice in the matter.
Leave me alone.
Ah, but today's a special day, isn't it? A very special day. Now, let's see. What might this special day be? A birthday? No. Wedding day? I don't think so. Wait, I remember now. just this moment came back to me. Today is the day young Mr. Gallegos, killer of children, dangles at the end of a rope. 'Cause you're gonna get hanged from that gallows right over there. Hello, Jonesy. Deputy.
Sykes.
I have something for you, Jonesy, in my saddlebags.
Yeah? What's that?
Good whiskey from St. Louis. 85 cents a quart.
Not around here. Sheriff wouldn't like it.
How about you, Deputy? I got postcards. Wonderful postcards on this trip. French dancing girls in their native costumes.
Later, Sykes. We're going inside.
Well, if you're not buying, maybe the sheriff is.
We got it finished, Sheriff. Now all we gotta do is test it.
All right, boys. Sykes, what are you doing here?
Well, Sheriff Koch, little bit of this, some of that. What'll be your fancy this fine day?
What do I fancy? I'll tell you what I fancy, Sykes. I'd like you to take your fat carcass and your loud mouth out of my office. This is a small room and it's already full of hot air.
Don't need any more rope, do you? Hey, Gallegos, what about you?
Leave 'em be.
How about a nice hacksaw to cut those bars?
Sykes.
You ought to see the fancy 5-strand hemp I sold this town for your necktie party, Gallegos. It can lift 5 people. Any more at home like you?
Look, I told you. Go peddle your wares someplace else.
Well, well. Look at him sitting there in the dark. You better go back to the window, Gallegos. There's gonna be a funeral procession down that street. They'll be burying the little girl you mangled under your wagon. Yeah, you're sobered up now, huh? But you remember the little girl, don't you? You got stinking drunk and you raced your wagon down that street. And what you did to that poor little girl?
I said, leave me alone.
Oh, Gallegos, not yet. You'll have plenty of room to move around in a while. You'll be able to kick and kick and kick.
Outside.
You want me to throw him out, Sheriff?
Don't bother. He knows the way.
You gotta take a drink of this, Sheriff. It's a good tonic. Put a little gristle in your arm. Just the thing to set you up for a hanging. Yes, sir, makes you strong and firm. Here, feel my muscle.
I don't touch dog meat, Sykes.
You talk big behind a badge, Koch.
It just sounds big to you, Sykes. Because you got a little brain. You make noises like a mountain lion when you're safe in a hole, but out in the open, you're a yellow dog who barks at the moon.
Sure, Sheriff. If you say so. You know, I always had a little question about you. Seems you got a thing for foreigners and strays, but you're mighty tight-lipped when it comes to your own kind.
You're not my kind, Sykes. So don't claim any kinship. As for that boy in there, he had his trial, and today he's going to swing for it. But there's nothing in his sentence that says he's got to be tormented by a pig who sells trinkets at funerals. Now go on. Get out of my sight.
One question. When this day is over, Koch, which one will you weep for?
I've got enough tears for both.
Here comes the funeral procession.
Already?
Look at them out there. All those people following Mr. and Mrs. Canfield.
Oh, Lord. The coffin on that wagon sure is little.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Mr. and Mrs. Canfield, that you?
Shut up, Sykes.
I just want you to know I'm real sorry about what happened. My condolences to you.
Thank you.
But this afternoon is going to be a lot more cheery. Yes, sir, we're going to string up the dirty little animal that done this. She'll be avenged. You can set your mind to rest on that score. We'll string up that mangler of little children if it's the last thing we do.
Leave us alone, please.
Come along, Dora.
Let him go.
I was just paying my respects.
Some other time, Sykes. Some other time you can act like a man with no brains. But not now. Now you keep quiet.
Sheriff?
Hello, Sheriff Koch?
Mr. Gallegos? Estrelita?
Now look at that, will you? Ain't that the most gall you ever seen in one place? Gallegos' old man shows his face in town, in broad daylight, and during the funeral procession, too. Somebody ought to take a horse rip to that...
Hurry, child. Run ahead as I told you.
But, Grandfather...
Go, my child. Now.
Senor Canfield?
What is it?
My grandfather wishes me to tell you that his heart is broken.
Go on, Estrelita. Say what I told you.
That if he could... That if he could give...
Tell him his own life. His own life in return. Tell him, please, his own life in return, Estrelita.
Oh, please, not now.
Leave us.
If he could give his own life in return, he would. He would do so with great willingness. He understands.
Mr. Canfield, if I may, I understand what it is like to lose one's flesh. I understand, and I am sad for you.
Get out of our way, both of you.
Please, I ask you, please don't have any malice for my son Luis. He did not do it on purpose, and he is sick in his mind and in his heart because of it.
I said get out of my way.
Senora, por favor, I am on my knees. Please do not let them kill my son. He will spend the rest of his life, and I mine, in your service. Anything you wish, but please, do not let them do this.
Can't you see that we're burying our daughter today?
Come, Grandfather.
Yes. Give me your hand.
Look at it.
What's he doing here?
He should hide his face in shame.
He should get out of town is what he should do.
Oh, he's kind.
Oh, please. My son did not mean to do it. He is a lover of children, as you all are. He loves all the little children.
Why don't you go back where you came from?
Take this!
Oh!
Grandfather, you are bleeding.
It is nothing.
Good aim, Harvey.
Stand back, all of you. The next man who throws a rock or anything else will answer to me. You understand?
Padre, por favor, váyase a la casa. No se le necesita aquí.
What's he saying? He's not needed here? Is that what you told this old man of yours, Gallegos?
Father, take Estrelita home. They will hurt you if you stay here.
My son, there is one chance.
Go home now.
Luis, look. My lucky coin. It is said that one can make a wish on it. Any wish. I have saved it for years.
Go home, old man. Make your prayers. Make your wishes. But Luis is right. You can do nothing here.
Mr. Sheriff, have you never been drunk?
What?
Have you never felt such misery that you found salvation only in a bottle? Never felt pain? Such pain that you had to ride through the night and never look back?
Mr. Gallegos.
My son was hungry, and he felt such a pain, and he drank too much, and he rode down the street, not looking, not seeing. He had a sadness deep inside, sadness that there was not enough to eat, sadness that he had no work, sadness that the earth all around him was growing barren in the sun. He did not see the little girl. He never saw her for an instant. I swear to you, he did not.
It's best that you go home now.
Come, Grandfather.
That goes for the rest of you. Come on inside, Ed. You too, Jonesy. You've seen enough misery for a while.
Little girl, wait.
What?
Stay a minute. Come over here. That's right. I won't hurt you.
Wait for me, Grandfather.
You tell him something for me.
Tell him what?
You tell him I want to help him. Understand? Tell him his coin is no good, worthless. But I have a magic dust.
You do?
It turns hate to love, but it is very, very precious. Very expensive, comprende? Now you tell him to bring 100 pesos to my room in 1 hour, and I will sell him the magic dust that makes people love and forgive. You understand? Huh? You tell the old man. Now you go.
All right.
Magic dust. Now where is it? Oh yes, right down there. On the ground. I'll scrape up a handful. Now let's see. That should be just about 100 pesos worth of genuine magic dust.
Come, grandfather. You must rest.
No, I cannot. I must save Luis.
There's Gallegos.
He's been to town.
Did he bring Luis?
We must help him.
Pedro, what did they do to you?
Nothing. They did nothing to me.
What of your boy? Did you see Luis?
See, I saw him.
When is he coming home?
The sheriff, will he spare him?
The sheriff can do nothing.
But he is a good man.
The town is full of hate. They want to see death today. Blood for blood. Even a river of it will not be enough.
Oh, my friend. We are so sorry.
Come inside. We will pray with you.
No, there is no time.
It will be soon.
Soon, but there is a way to change their hearts.
A way?
I must first pay a fee.
How much?
100 pesos.
Ay! Where can we get 100 pesos?
My horse is worth 50.
Estrellita.
Yes?
Run to my house. Tell my wife to bring the money she has saved, all of it.
I will tell her.
Manuel, get my horse.
Oh, you needed to plow the fields.
There are no crops because there is no water. You need your son.
Oh, gracias. I will pay you back every peso.
Go and tell the others. Bring their coins and their rings. We must save Luis.
Ed.
Yeah, Sheriff.
You seen Jonesy?
He's down at the blacksmith's.
Go get him.
Is it time?
It will be, soon enough. Put the rope up and tie the sandbags, and make sure that trap works.
Yes, sir.
Luis?
What?
Want something to eat?
No.
I can get something for you at the cantina. Just name it.
No, thank you, Sheriff. Why waste good food?
You smoke, Luis?
Sometimes.
Got a new pouch of tobacco here. I'll roll you one if you like.
Gracias.
Here, I lit it for you.
There should be a lot of people today, eh?
When was it God made people? Was it on the 6th day? Sometimes I think he should have stopped on the 5th.
It's not their fault.
No?
They are tired of hating this place. The sun, the ground that is dead under their feet. So they must find something else to hate.
Maybe. Or maybe it's just in them.
God didn't make people to hate for no reason.
Didn't he?
Here they come. I can see them from here.
Sorry bunch. More than show up at church.
They want the big show. Here I am, the one you came to see.
There he is. You murderer. Look at him.
Get away from the window. You just rile them up.
Oh, there.
Slowly, Tom, please.
Come on, kids. You're gonna see something real special today.
Yes, Daddy. Well, where is it? Me first.
Let's go. Don't want to miss it, do you?
Rogers.
Oh, hi there, Sheriff.
You had to bring them, didn't you?
What do you mean?
You know this isn't a carnival, Rogers. It's a hanging.
Well, the kids? Well, they ain't never seen one before. I figured it was about time.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. Just one thing.
What's that?
Mind telling me why?
Why not? They'll learn a lesson. They'll see what happens to drunks who kill kids.
I guess that's pretty important to you.
Darn right it is. Have to teach them. You want them to learn.
You teach them a lot of things, don't you, Rogers?
What's that?
How do you teach them pain? Shoot one of them in the arm?
All right, you kids, stay together. Come along, May. I'll tie up the horses.
Is that the man?
What man?
In the window with the bars. Is that the man they're gonna put the rope on?
See, little one, I am the man.
Will it hurt when they put a rope around his neck?
If God wills it.
Tom Jr., get away from there.
Run along now, kids. Your dad's waiting for you.
You gotta do that all day, Wayne?
Be finished pretty soon.
I'm trying to catch my siesta. Ain't got but another hour.
Go sleep someplace else.
Ain't no place that's out of the sun except in this barn. No place to lay down anyways.
Well, this ain't a hotel. I got my blacksmithing to do.
What's that you're working on?
Lake house for the sheriff?
He asked you for him?
No, but he's gonna need him when they walk that boy to the rope.
Jonesy,
Oh, what you want now?
let's go.
Time already?
Sheriff says we gotta test the rig.
Right now?
Right now.
Here you go.
What's this?
Sheriff Koch's leg irons for the wetback.
Well, thank you, Wayne.
How do, ladies and gents? Let's see. Who wants a souvenir to mark the occasion? I got hair ribbons for the ladies, cigars for the men, and candy for the little ones. Come one, come all. Peter Sykes, back from St. Louis with a bag full of tricks.
Sykes.
Well, hello, Sheriff Koch. Beautiful day, wouldn't you say? Not a cloud in the sky.
I thought I told you. I got no use for you in this town, Sykes.
So you did, Sheriff, so you did. But a lot of these folks do. Seeing as how this is a special day and all, you wouldn't stop a man from making a living, would you?
There's honest ways to do it, but that's not your style, is it?
Now see here.
So how much junk have you sold today, Sykes?
Well, I just got started.
Then it wouldn't cut into your business none if I were to run you off.
Sure it would. The crowd's filling up. I ain't had a chance to ply my trade.
What trade is that? Circling the town like a vulture, waiting to feed off the dead?
I don't rob and I don't cheat. Everybody gets what they pay for.
Well, seeing as nobody's paid you yet, why don't you just crawl back where you belong?
Hey! You may live to regret that, Koch. There's an election coming up, and when folks see the way you push people around...
There's a heaven coming too, Sykes, and a hell. I only hope I don't have to see you in either one. Now get the hell out of here.
We'll just see about that.
What was that all about?
Nothing.
Old Sykes. He's a character, all right. Him and his whiskey and his way with cards.
Get the rope. We need to test the rig.
Yes, sir, Mr. Koch.
And tie it right. Make sure it'll break his neck clean. Not leave him to choke to death.
Quickly, where is Senor Sykes?
Sykes? He's gone.
What?
Must have rode on out of town.
But I have business with him. Very important business.
Take it easy, old man. The hanging isn't even started yet.
The hanging?
We'll be in a minute, though. They're just now trying the gallows to be sure it works.
No, not yet. Por favor, not yet.
Ready, Sheriff.
All right. Go ahead.
Got hold of the rope, Jonesy?
I got it.
Then, let her rip.
Get ready, Louise. It's about that time.
I'm ready, Sheriff.
I suppose I should put these on you.
You think I will run?
No, I don't. Not really. No place to run to. That crowd out there, some of them would just like to tear you apart.
And I would like to walk like a man, not like an animal in chains.
You know, I'd like to see that too. I believe you. We won't need these leg cuffs. Come on, son.
Oh, there he is.
Dirty little killer.
Well, this is what we came to see, ain't it?
He looks awful young.
So was the girl he run down.
I don't know if I want to see this.
I do, come on. He is not a killer! He is my son!
Yeah. Sure, old man.
Go on home.
No! No!
Hey, Gallegos,
What?
you looking for me?
Oh, Senor Shh.
Come over here, behind the building. Now then, the little girl told you?
See, she told me. She said that you have a dust that will save my son. A dust with magic properties.
That's the idea, old man. A little bit of this sprinkled over the heads of the crowd and you'll see some real magic.
You mean that small bag? Does it not contain tobacco?
Oh, no, not this pouch. You'll see. It'll stop them from hating your son, make them feel sympathy for him. Then, who knows, maybe they'll even let him go.
This is a very big magic.
Did you get the money, old man?
See.
You have it with you?
Here, in my handkerchief, just as you said.
Gold pieces. Where'd you get them?
All my friends went into the city. One sold a wagon, another sold a horse. Some borrowed. We got many pesos and we converted them.
Let me see.
It will work, Mr. Sykes. The magic dust. It will work.
Yes, I guarantee it.
Then you are a strange man. You sold the rope to hang my son, and now you sell me that which will save him.
I'm a businessman, Mr. Gallegos. I sell that which is needed. I make no distinctions. It's called equality. Now this will work. Like I told you, it's big magic. All you have to do is give me the coins.
And the dust?
Here.
Luis, my son, I am coming.
Just throw some into the air over their heads, and then watch what happens. That's right. Just watch.
The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want.
You don't have to say anything, Father. I never went to church.
There is still time, my son.
I can't change now.
You were raised a Catholic, weren't you?
We never had much time for that.
Come on, let's get it over with.
Lo, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death,
Been done in the jail.
I shall fear no evil, for the Lord is with me.
Just hang him.
He maketh me lie down in green pastures.
Let's go.
I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Now, Sheriff.
All right, Ed. Put the noose around his neck.
Amen.
Stand down, Padre.
No, not yet. I have the dust.
Come with me, Pedro?
You must pay heed now. You must pay heed to the magic.
What's that old coot talking about?
Jonesy, leave him be.
Big magic. You must pay heed.
What kind of magic? What's he got in the bag?
See, I throw it over your heads. In the air, all of you. It is only for love. It is for compassion. The magic is so that my son can live as you would want yours to live. Magic. Magic. Magic.
Watch out, old man. You wouldn't want to trip and fall down.
Watch it.
I didn't do nothing, Sheriff.
Back off.
It is for love. The magic is for love.
Now.
I don't believe it. How could it break?
But it couldn't have.
Oh, darn it, Sykes. What kind of rope did you sell this time?
It was new rope. 5-strand hemp. Nobody could have broken it.
But it did. Right through all 5 strands. Come on, Luis.
What are you doing?
Helping him to stand up like a man.
A miracle. It is a miracle.
You setting him free? You can't do that, Koch.
What about it, Mr. Canfield? Mrs. Canfield?
You cannot defeat the magic.
You gotta hang him again.
There are only 2 people here who have the right to beg an eye for an eye. What about it, folks?
No more today, John. No more. I just can't take any more.
But he killed our child.
Yes, he did. And a part of himself when he did it. He's suffered enough.
You're sure?
There's been quite enough pain, John. Quite enough. It has to stop now, or we'll die ourselves.
Sheriff Koch?
Yes, Mr. Canfield?
There must be another hand in all this to make the rope break like that. Another hand, maybe the hand of Providence.
You want to stop it then?
Yes.
John?
What is it?
We leave it like this?
We leave it like this. One victim is enough. Dora?
One is too much.
I think we should all go home now.
Get up, Luis.
I'm free.
Are any of us free? But you can go home. You have that much freedom.
Yes, my son. Come.
It was magic. My father.
It was magic. Magic dust. We will go home now.
Ed.
Yeah?
Tell him to open the cantina. I think I'd like a drink. You and Jonesy, too.
You don't have to ask me twice, Sheriff. Let's get moving.
It was new rope, I tell you. It was brand new rope. Bought and paid for. Ah, well. Another day, another dollar. Come on, mule. We'll find us another town from now on. I don't understand it. Why? How could it break like that? There was nothing in the old man's pouch except dust. Dust! And me? Well, at least I got me some shiny gold coins. That's what I've got. What are you kids looking at? Huh? Huh? What's the matter? Cat got your tongues? All right, it was magic. That's what you want to hear? Magic. Ah, go on. Take them. They're yours. Take them. Take them!
It was a very small, misery-laden village on the day of a hanging, and of little historical consequence. And if there is any moral to it at all, let's just say that in any quest for magic, any attempt to understand sorcery, witchery, legerdemain, first, check the human heart. For inside that deepest of places is a wizardry that costs far more than a few pieces of gold. Tonight's case in point offered without further comment in the Twilight Zone.
More from the Twilight Zone after this.
Hello, I'm Stacy Keach. I hope you're enjoying this edition of the Twilight Zone radio dramas. To learn more about this series, be sure to log on to our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. You'll find special discounts on our Twilight Zone audio collections, listings of our radio stations, links to other websites, and a photo gallery of our recording studio and some of our stars in action, plus ways to contact us with questions or comments about the show. And for a limited time, when you log on to twilightzoneradio.com, you can send in for a free CD of the show. So be sure to visit us at twilightzoneradio.com.
Gentlemen, be seated. Starring Stan Freberg and Mike Starr, with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Charles Beaumont. Heard in the cast were David Darlow, Anna Savrutsa, Doug James, Joby Cerny, Kurt Nabig, Jeff Lupiton, Carl Amari, Linda Reiter, Christina Verba, Peter DeFaria, and Chad Reinhardt. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Welcome to the Madison Avenue track. Step onto the moving sidewalk. Single file, please. No pushing or shoving. The time is 8:37 a.m.
Excuse me.
Certainly.
I'm in line here.
Yes, of course.
I was next.
I don't believe...
I have to get to work.
Do you? We all do. If you don't mind...
Make room, please. I'm late.
The line starts back there.
Are you being rude?
Why, no, I don't think I am. But if we all enter the pedwalk at the same time...
You stepped on my toe.
That wasn't me.
I believe it was. I believe that's the imprint of your heel on my shoe.
If it were, you'd have even worse fallen arches.
I don't appreciate that attitude.
I have a suggestion. If we all go barefoot, there'd be more room. You know, more foot space per square inch. Squeezing heel to toe, so to speak.
Why, I never.
Of course, if someone fat comes down too hard, those little piggies would suffer, crying, wee, 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 all the way home. Or to work, as it were.
Your remarks are most distasteful.
Not making a joke, is he?
No, I assure you.
He was.
Completely inappropriate.
Yes, indeed. This is a serious world we live in. No place for that sort of thing.
None at all.
I've a good mind to report him.
I give you my word. I would never make a joke about anything.
That's better.
Unless someone weighs over, say, 250 pounds. It'd be hard to take that lightly.
Did you say something?
Me?
You.
Not at all.
We'll see that you don't.
Absolutely.
I should hope so.
You have my word.
Some people.
Not another syllable.
You gave your word.
Positively.
These are serious times.
For serious people.
It's a necessity.
With all that's going on in the world?
I couldn't agree more.
Well then, see that you do.
My lips are sealed.
Madison Avenue, next corner. Step off the moving sidewalk. Single file, please. No pushing or shoving. The time is 8:39 a.m.
Excuse me.
I have to get to work.
Wee, 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 wee.
Welcome to the world of the future. The time? A mere 20 years from now, give or take a few. The place? New York City. The man with the chuckle is Mr. James Kincaid, employee of the Spears Research Laboratory in Manhattan. A typical 21st century American, on the outside anyway. On the inside, however, it's a different story. Mr. Kincaid doesn't fully appreciate that fact, at least not yet. He doesn't dream that one involuntary sound, one little chuckle, has already set him apart from his fellow workers. For this is a serious world for serious people. But by allowing a single utterance to pass his lips, he is about to be transported out of this world and into the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, Gentlemen, Be Seated, starring Stan Freberg and Mike Starr, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Morning, Kincaid.
Morning, Miller. Not late, am I?
You're cutting it pretty close.
Sorry, Lindsay. Little skirmish on the ped walk this morning.
Skirmish?
So many people nowadays. I hear there used to be cabs in New York. Think of it. Cars with drivers that took you all over. Up one street and down another. Shortcuts.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Yes, I guess it does. Biddle's not in yet, I take it?
Mr. Biddle's never late. It's 8:59 now. That means he'll be here in, well, less than a minute. 30 seconds, to be exact.
Morning, Mr. Biddle. Yeah, morning, Mr. Biddle.
Hello, sir.
Good morning. Well, enough chit-chat. Back to work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look at that.
What?
Biddle. Somebody moved the electric coffee maker.
So?
He doesn't see the cord. He's going to trip on it.
Shouldn't we tell him?
No, wait. This is gonna be good.
How can you say that? Mr. Biddle! Mr. Biddle, watch where you're
Oops.
Who said that?
Why, no one, Mr.
No one
Biddle.
said anything.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Was it you, Miss Capshaw?
Me, sir? I only meant you should watch where you were going.
There was an oops, followed immediately by what I took to be a chuckle.
Oh, no, sir. I didn't laugh. No one laughed.
Was it you, then, Kincaid?
None at all, sir. I didn't say a word.
Are you crazy?
Pardon?
Laughing at him like that.
But I didn't. I don't know how to laugh. Nobody actually laughs anymore, do they?
And a good thing, too. As if anyone had time for such things.
Quite right. Well, better get started. I have a design to finish before... Oh, no.
Something the matter?
There's a red flag on my screen.
I'm not surprised.
It means Biddle wants to see me in his office. Well, here goes.
Yes?
Kincaid here.
Come in.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Sit down.
I could come back later if you
That
want...
chair right there.
Yes, sir, Mr. Biddle.
I suppose you're wondering why I called you in.
Not really.
What?
I mean, yes, I am. What was that?
The door. I locked it so we won't be disturbed.
Is that necessary, sir?
Cigar?
Beg pardon?
A cigar. They're quite good.
Oh, I don't smoke, sir.
Pity. I have them made special.
I thought there was no smoking in the building.
Oh, it's all right. This office is airtight and soundproofed. Are you absolutely sure?
Quite sure, but thank you anyway.
Now then, as to that difference, how significant it is, I don't know, but you may recall that a few minutes ago, on my way to my office, I tripped. Do you recall that?
Someone should have been more careful with the electrical cord. I should have. I hope you weren't.
What was your reaction?
Why, regret, sir.
Indeed?
Yes, sir.
It's a serious world we live in, and that is why we must be serious. Don't you agree?
Definitely.
Definitely. A man never knows what might happen at any moment.
Unquestionably.
Even the simplest things. They might not be what they appear to be.
I'm not sure
Terrorists, my boy. Spies. That sort of thing. They're everywhere. What if there were an explosive charge, say, hidden in this very office? It could go off at any time.
Surely not.
Oh, there's no telling when it might happen. Any time at all. I sit here at my desk, puffing away. Well, we talk about serious things, and the seconds tick by. Until it goes off. It was right under my nose, in the cigar, you see. What do you say to that? Aha! I knew it.
Excuse me, are you all right?
Of course. Oh, a little worse for wear. By the way, is my face blackened? Eyebrows singed?
A bit. Here, take my handkerchief.
Nonsense. It was only an exploding cigar. Tell me something, my boy, and be honest. Do you find yourself chuckling often?
Well,
How did it feel?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Did it feel strange?
Yes.
But not unpleasant, right?
Not as such.
We could describe it then as a strange but not unpleasant sensation?
If you say so, sir.
Good. Splendid. Oh, splendid.
Will that be all, sir? I should get back to work.
Yes. I'll unlock the door.
Thank you, sir.
Look at them out there.
Pardon?
Do you see any smiles, Kincaid? Even one single little grin?
No, sir.
And do you know why? Because they've forgotten how, that's why. Note the emptiness in their eyes, the deadness, the utter nothingness. Like machines, Kincaid. Machines! Circuit boards with legs.
I don't understand, sir.
Not as yet, perhaps, but soon. Oh, my boy, if there ever is to be joy again in this world, and love, and happiness, and laughter, especially laughter, it's going to depend on you and those few like you. Oh, trust me on this.
Me, Mr. Biddle?
And now, a report from the executor.
It's the morning report from Washington. Eyes forward on the big picture.
Isn't he handsome? Just like on the posters.
All right, everybody, stand up.
He's gonna speak.
Citizens, I greet you. It pleases me to report that our gross national product is up 2.3% over a similar period last year. However, that is far from the goal we have set. The goal we promised ourselves.
Kincaid, I have one more question for you.
Yes?
Why do firemen wear red suspenders?
I don't know,
sir.
You will, poor boy. You will. Tonight.
And waste is the cardinal offense, as we know all too well.
What in the...
Here I am, my boy.
Oh, Mr. Biddle.
Just as we said, 7:30. Right on time.
Yes, sir. I almost didn't make it.
Oh? Trouble?
The directions you gave me were fine. It's just that I've never been to this part of the city before. The pet walk doesn't run this far.
Oh, well, first time for everything. Glad you could make it. You've had dinner, I trust?
I ate something.
The usual synthetics? Of course. Well, they're all right, but I'll tell you something. There's a great deal of difference between a steak and something that only tastes like steak. Just as there's a difference between a human being and something that only looks human.
I see.
Do you? I hope so. I really do.
I'm afraid I don't see much at the moment.
That's because most of the streetlights are out. They don't bother to fix them since no one comes here anymore. Something the matter?
It's just the smell.
They don't spray out here either, but you'll get used to it.
May I ask, where are we going?
Why, we're almost there.
We are?
Yeah, they call this no man's land. The last of the old world, right here in the city. Beautiful, isn't it?
I suppose.
You don't think so. You think it's non-functional. A lot of ugly, wasted space. I know. Well, not to worry. They'll have it torn down in a few years, swept away, forgotten.
Evening, gents.
Why, good evening to you, sir.
Could you spare a smoke?
Sorry.
Hold on, my good man. I have here a cigar of the finest leaf, hand-rolled to my specifications.
You're not really going to...
Have no fear, my boy. This one's real.
You sure?
Indubitably.
How about some spare change for a cup of cava java?
Don't press your luck.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. Blessings to you, mister. To the both of you.
Plenty of unhappiness here, James, but plenty of happiness, too. Stand here a moment. Come on, close your eyes. Can't you almost hear the crying and the laughter? Don't move your head, please.
What are you doing?
Just a handkerchief. A simple blindfold.
What?
Nothing to be alarmed about. Just a precaution. There. Can you see?
No.
Good. Now turn around 5 times.
But why?
It's necessary the first time, in case you're rejected. Now take hold of my arm. I'll lead you to the entrance. Very, very private, you know. That's it. And away we go.
Why does the chicken cross the road?
To get to the other side. Come along, my boy. You can take off the blindfold now.
Mr. Biddle? What is this place?
The foyer, of course.
Those 2 chairs, they look like thrones.
What else?
But, Mr. Biddle...
What can I do you for?
Good evening. Is he in?
Let me see. Maybe yes, maybe no.
Tell him number 709 is here with the recruit.
Alrighty then. Try not to miss me while I'm gone. In the meantime, gentlemen, be seated.
Who was that?
What does it look like? A clown, of course. Well, you heard him. Sit down. I recommend the chair on the left.
If you say so.
There. Feel better?
I suppose.
My turn now.
Mr. Biddle, are you all right?
Perfectly.
Here, take my hand.
I'm disappointed in you, Kincaid.
You are?
Didn't you find that the least bit funny? Just now when I went sprawling?
No, sir. You could have been hurt.
Oh, James, please. Try. Don't tell me you've forgotten how to laugh. Not you. I was so sure.
Sir, if you'd only explain to me...
No, there's too much explaining in the world and not enough laughing. We're all turning into a race of machines. Cold, efficient, heartless machines.
Ta-da!
Who are you?
Feast your eyes. Ever seen the smoke before, huh?
The executor.
He does wonders with makeup. For a court jester, that is. The face doesn't quite go with that three-pointed hat.
What's the matter? You don't like it?
I didn't say that.
Then I guess the yoke's on me.
Well, don't just stand there with egg on your face.
What goes up the chimney down but not down the chimney up, huh? Quickly.
I don't understand the question. Would you repeat it?
Too late. Timing is everything. Go on, tell him.
An umbrella.
What?
An umbrella.
I don't know, Biddle. I'm very dubious.
He chuckled.
So you say. I haven't heard anything.
What's that?
Sounds like the phone to me.
Well, don't just do something. Stand there.
Jester here. It's for you.
It is? Hello? I say, hello. Sir, it squirted me right in the eye.
Must be an overseas call. Better clam up.
I'm all wet.
You sure are.
Now I really need a towel.
Oh, Biddle.
Yes?
I've got something for you.
Watch out!
Spoil sport.
But he's got something behind his back.
Where?
Right here.
But I don't like pie.
Lemon meringue. You're positively reeking. Time to hose off, and nothing leaves you squeaky clean like good old seltzer.
Who's got the soap?
Forget soap. You need your rubber ducky.
Or a lifeboat. Now, wait a minute. It's not possible. What's wrong, Kincaid?
You'd better get a change of clothes, Mr. Biddle, or you'll catch your death.
You see? Hopeless. That's it.
Wait. He's only a beginner.
But we must be so careful, Biddle.
Yes, but give him a chance.
Very well. One last test. Glad to meet you, Mr. Kincaid. Put her there.
I don't...
Go on, shake.
Ow!
Oh, that didn't hurt. It's just a joy buzzer. You wind it up, and when someone shakes your hand...
That's it. I've had it. I don't know what any of this is about, but I know one thing. I don't want any part of it. You people, you're out of your heads. You're all loony. You're psycho. I'm getting out of here right now, and don't try to stop me.
Uh-oh.
Another fine mess you've gotten us into.
Let me out of here! You see? A motion.
I'll admit that's encouraging.
James, this way out.
If you please, it's just through here.
No tricks this time?
No tricks.
Wait, this is a library.
A small reading room for our members.
Members?
Mr. Biddle told you nothing?
He asked me to meet him. I thought it was about work. What is this building?
Used to be offices.
Now it's abandoned, so we made it our headquarters.
Headquarters of what?
The SPOL.
The Society for the Preservation of Laughter.
Have a seat.
Oh, no.
Now, this one's a real chair, I promise.
Well, just for a minute. Oops. Hey, that was not me.
You sure, my boy?
Sorry, I must have left an old whoopee cushion under the seat. Collector's item now, you know? Here, let me get it.
Go on, make yourself comfortable while I explain. You see, James, we're a secret organization. A kind of underground, if you will. Running counter to established law in the Commonwealth.
Most of what we do is either frowned upon as bad taste or legally forbidden. We are, in short, outlaws.
I don't like the sound of that.
An old tradition. Ever hear of something called speakeasies? They were secret clubs that sold liquor during Prohibition. Well, this is a laugh-easy.
All these books, the posters on the walls, Laurel and Hardy, the Three Stooges.
Who were they?
All great clowns from the past. There's Perot, Punch and Judy, Bozo.
We try to keep the tradition alive.
What tradition?
You see, Mr. Kincaid, the world has forgotten how to laugh. There are some of us who regret that fact. Unlike those in power, we feel that laughter is important enough to be preserved, at any cost. Am I getting through to him?
What the jester is trying to say, well, the world used to be a pretty terrible place, you see, James. We had disease and war and depression and prejudice and a lot of unpleasant things. The people couldn't change it all, but they could do their best to endure it.
How did they endure it? By laughing at it, ridiculing it. They laughed at everything then. But along came the psychologists and the censors, and suddenly nobody could tell a sexual joke or a racial joke or a sick joke or any kind of joke. They weren't politically correct. And that was the end of humor. We're trying to keep it alive.
Take the trick cigar. You chuckled.
I did not.
Yes, you did, and I'll tell you why. Because a figure of authority became ridiculous. Understand? Oh, James, try.
A laugh cannot be forced, Biddle. You should know that.
I do, but...
Let's get to the main test. It's just through here, the last door. Everything should be ready. No false laughs now. We can spot them a mile away. Understand?
Wait a minute. This looks like...
Spears Research. Where you work, Kincaid. Where I work. A perfect replica, down to the smallest detail.
But how?
It's nothing, really. We have art directors, carpenters, just a matter of painting a set, some props.
And now,
the music and the screen. The executor. Is he giving an address?
You'll see.
Okay, everybody stand up.
Citizens, I greet you. It pleases me to report that our gross national product, however, that is far from the goal we have set.
Yay, is a tomato for ya.
For a bigger, better country. The World Council shows a decrease in...
Our broadcast has been temporarily interrupted.
Refreshing, wouldn't you say?
But it's unpatriotic.
Perhaps you should talk to your fellow workers.
Miller? Is that you?
Who wants to know?
It's me, Kincaid. But how?
A rubber mask. Realistic, if I do say so. Watch this. He's about to reboot his computer.
Now, boss?
Now.
Well, Kincaid?
Well, what?
His computer, man. It blew up in his face. What do you say to that?
Computers are awfully expensive.
The World Stock Exchange Terminal. It's just come online.
But Wall Street's closed for the night.
They're open in Tokyo. Watch.
And they're off. Dow takes the lead, followed by DAX, NASDAQ, Fortune 500, and gross national product. As we go into the turn, it's OPEC forcing the pace. Wait, national debt's closing in. Now it's consumer spending versus trade deficit. Fighting it out neck to neck. This is going to be a close one, folks. And the winner is Beetlebomb. Gross national product in last place.
The executor said the gross national product was in good shape.
Oh, not much hope for him.
One more angle. Try this.
Lindsay?
Hi, Jim.
But this isn't your computer.
I traded it for a video poker machine. Got a quarter?
A quarter?
Come on, I'm on a roll. One more win and I'll buy lunch. What do you say?
All right.
Jackpot. I hit it, Jim. Or rather, we did. How about lunch? In Paris. We can take the rocket shuttle and be back before Biddle knows we're gone, okay?
I don't know. The French have been very un-American lately.
James, get with the program, boy.
I'm trying, sir.
You certainly are. I need a drink. Come on, the bar's this way.
I'm afraid I've done all I can. Okay, everybody. You can take your masks off now. Marcus scores, please.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I give him a 3.
Shh, 2.5.
That's too much.
I say a big fat 0.
I agree with you. 0. That's it for me.
What'll it be, germs? I mean, gents?
Martini, double. And one for my friend here. Make it special.
Coming right at you.
Were those my judges?
Don't worry about it. I haven't given up on you yet. How about a game of darts?
But, sir, the target's there. Pictures of the executor.
So they are. How about a rotten egg?
Eggs? Right there in the basket, gentlemen. All you can throw.
I don't know, sir.
Oh, come on. This is the man who destroyed fun. Who took away the good times.
But
you've hated me, haven't you, James? As a boss. No, you have. I know. And with good reason. I've been a stern, pompous ass. But I'm competent at my job. The company can trust me. I know my role. But I'm not at work now.
Oh, good one. Good one.
Right in the old schnozola. Try one?
Well, okay.
Good boy. Got him right in the eye. Another?
If you say so.
He took it on the chin. Now try the neck. That's always funny.
2 martinis.
Wait. Drinks first. This one's yours. Well, through the teeth and over the gums. Look out, stomach. Here it comes.
My glass is leaking.
Of course it is. That's what's called a dribble glass. See the little slits in the side? When you tip it to drink, voila! Doesn't that tickle your funny bone? It's a start. 2 more.
No problem. Here's your drinks.
Thank you, my good man. Cheers.
I think I'm starting to like these.
Keep 'em coming.
My pleasure, sir.
Look at the screen. Know who that is?
Who?
Betty Boop. A flapper, they called her. Always doing the Charleston. Here, turn it up.
Want to dance, Mr. Biddle?
Do I? Hold my drink, James. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Biddle, 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 Biddle.
I'm laughing.
Biddle, 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 Biddle,
Mr. Kincaid.
Did I pass? Huh? What did the judges say?
If I could have a word with you outside?
Tell me I'm laughing. I must be. See? I've never felt this way before.
Sorry, Mr. Kincaid. Time's up.
Morning, Jim.
Morning, Lindsay. You're looking sexy as usual.
What?
Later, alligator. We're on for Paris, by the way.
I don't know what you're...
The rocket shuttle? Oh, that's right. It wasn't really you. Well, I'll explain. As soon as I talk to old man Biddle.
Jim, have you been drinking?
Hit the wild crocodile.
Come in.
Hey.
You are 17 minutes late.
I know. Those martinis, whatever they were, they really got to me.
Martinis?
I hadn't even tasted this stuff before last night. Sorry. I was pretty plastered. Who took me home?
I don't know what you're talking about.
About last night. SPOL. Hey, why does the fireman wear red suspenders?
What?
To keep his pants up!
Are you sick, Kincaid?
Oh, come on, Mr. Biddle. I know I was a disappointment to you, but it was also new. They're not going to hold it against me because I didn't laugh, are they? I didn't know how. But I do now. Listen.
Kincaid?
Yes, sir?
You're fired.
So the judges ruled against me. I don't blame them. You can fix it, can't you?
Get out.
All I want is a second chance. Is that too much to ask? I can learn. If I don't, what will happen? Humor will die, and comedy, and all the great...
I don't know what you're babbling about, Kincaid, but I warn you, if you repeat any of it to the authorities, they'll put you away. Do you understand? One thing I cannot afford to do in my line of work is take chances. And you're not a good enough risk. Do I make myself clear?
But, sir...
Do I make myself clear?
Evening to you.
Evening?
I was wondering, can you spare a smoke?
Sorry, I don't... Wait a minute. Have you ever seen me before?
You? Well, no,
Did you smoke a cigar last night?
Oh yeah. I think I did.
Here. Get yourself a cup of Cava Java.
Hey, thanks.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah?
Would you happen to know where it is?
Where what is?
The place where they laugh.
That's a good one. No laughing around here. It ain't allowed, you know.
I know.
Well, evening to you.
Yeah. See you in the funny papers.
A section of the city known as No Man's Land. Mr. James Kincaid, once 39, but a lot older now. He frequents this neighborhood every night, perhaps hoping to hear the lovely, desperate sound of laughter echoing from a dark, unmarked building somewhere in the faraway reaches of the Twilight Zone.
The Twilight Zone continues in just a moment.
You are about to enter another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind, a journey into a wondrous land of imagination. Next stop, the Twilight Zone. Hi, this is Stacy Keach. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our Twilight Zone website at twilightzoneradio.com. At twilightzoneradio.com, you'll find the latest information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas, including behind-the-scenes photographs, plus the newest product releases, trivia contests, ways to contact us, other Twilight Zone-related info and merchandise, plus links to other fascinating websites. So make your next stop twilightzoneradio.com.
Visit twilightzoneradio.com to purchase these Twilight Zone radio dramas on cassette and CD, or call toll-free 1-866-989-ZONE. That's 1-866-989-9663.